All right, we are live, and it is the My Part of Town podcast, MPOTP podcast. We're starting out a little bit late, but I'm just keeping it going, keeping my streams going, sticking to my promise to keep putting in the work, keep hammering away at things, keep laying it down best I can. And this is My Part of Town podcast, show based on Philadelphia and all other kind of city life, food, wine, friends, and all that. I'm on a new thing this year where I'm going to start all my shows for until I run out of my videos from my Capu channel, where I get some comedy and information at the same time. Play a few videos, getting to talking about 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. Thanks anybody for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you would like to. I appreciate it. Definitely come through. Once again, like, share, subscribe if you would like to. My Part of Town podcast. I'm Mr. Senior Force, aka Poppy Call, the bad boy, Black Jesus, the solo soldier, the truth teller, and the lone loner of pain. Nail me to a cross, bitch. That's what it's all about. So we're going to get into the show. I'm going to start with one of my videos here. This first one is the story of racism. I'm also going to show you one about the mammals that are animals, and if I feel like it, a third one, because it's about 13 minutes, and the other ones I think are 30 minutes apiece. So we'll see how they go. For now, we'll just start with this first one. I'm going to work back from my first one I put up until now. And thank you guys for watching. Love you guys, and have a great one. Let's go ahead and share this biznatch, and let's get it in. Guys, stop. Stop. Like, just, guys, just, and then just yell, stop it! And they just look at him and do, what the fuck? I fucked up, guys. I thought I had the full video selected. I think I picked the wrong video. Oh, shit. I don't think I put out a full version of the story of racism. Huh! Never noticed that. I didn't put it anywhere else? No, I didn't, huh? Wow, I never noticed I forgot that. That's why the video was so short. Okay. Well, I guess we'll skip the full episode 1, and we'll jump into the full episode 2, which I think is 30 minutes long. Here it is. Mammals and Animals, full video. Oh, damn, I fucked the other one up. Yeah. That's right, y'all. Welcome to Cat Poop Crazy Carl, where it's time for episode 2. Why have we got so soft? The mammal mindset. And today's video is about nature and our comparison between mammals and humans. Now, I always start my videos out with a premise. The point of what this whole video is about. This is the brainy part. This part is fairly boring. But after this, I start acting real crazy. So you guys stick around. So this is the deal. I made this video because people have forgotten that we are mammals. We are between 8 and 10% different than all the great apes. So you've seen Planet of the Apes. You've seen it. Apes do not want war. You've seen it. No! Like Caesar, right? That's us. We are simply just hairless apes that have modified and dominated the planet, developed language, developed thought, and we have the fastest growing cerebellum of all these groups. And that's why we are who we are. But I think we've forgotten that. I started doing my jokes, I started doing my comedy, and I used to tell jokes that got people very angry. And I was like, man, your jokes are too gangster, Carl. You're like the KRS-One. I'm gangster as heck, and I hurt everybody. Just super gangster. Can't do it. You can't do your comedy like that, Carl. It's not fun. So I was like, man, how can I explain to them where I'm coming from? And it's as simple as that. You are a mammal. You are close to the great apes. And in my life as a young man, I did not have cable TV. I didn't have it in the 80s or the 90s, and I used to always watch public broadcast systems. That's right, PBS. Nothing but documentaries and nature shows. And I always watched those shows, and I used to just think, oh, I'm watching animals. And I was like, man, I know a lot of people that do stuff like these animals. And I think I need to make you guys remember that as great as we are only the greatest ape on this planet. So let's get ready for episode 2 of the show. Huh. So it's time for story time. I know, wasn't that boring? Oh, it's so fucking boring. Fucking all the facts and stuff ruin everything. Whatever, right? So it's time for segment 2, which is the story of all the animal relationships that I've seen. Story number 1. I'm going to tell you guys when I first had my moment of clarity. I was watching a documentary about giraffes. And one of the giraffes was having a baby. And the guy proceeded to say that a giraffe's private area is 6 feet high. I am 6'4". 6 feet high is where this private area is. Just like right here, like, okay, gross, right? I know, right? But right there. So I was already blown. I'm like, a 6 foot tall thing. Wow, right? So then they was like, oh, well, she's pregnant. She's about to have a baby, mate. So the giraffe kicks out the baby giraffe. Let me tell you how serious it is to be an animal in this world. The giraffe baby falls 6 feet onto its head, like, bah! Like straight onto its head, neck just bent all up when it hit. I'm looking at it, oh, is he okay? No, that's how they're born. First 5 seconds on the planet, you get caught by a doctor, slapped on the butt and hugged. Nah, this giraffe, 6 feet on its head, first day. So start out right there. And then you see all the animals, right? Just like the giraffe, they come out and they got like that white film on them, all over their body and whatnot. And you know what they first doing? Because as soon as you come out, you just licking it off. You don't even know what happened. You just fell 6 feet onto your head. You got this white thing on you. You're just like, yeah. So you're doing this the first thing. And now your mom, she knows the real deal. Your mom knows what's up. Your giraffe mom, she walking around. You know how giraffes walking? And she looking around, right? While you doing your thing, and she looking around like, I don't see nothing. What's going on, right? But the mom didn't notice that it's somebody over there. 5 seconds after your birth, by the way, it's a guy over there, just like this. Just ready to go, staring at you from the bushes, dressed just like me, looking at you, licking yourself like, you know how your legs start shaking when you're about to run? That's just how they be. Just, ooh, I'm about to, ooh. Next thing you know, your mother's looking around like, and you know how giraffes got them big eyelashes? Yeah, then she's looking around and she's like, oh, baby, oh, run! And you're like, what, Mom? What do you mean run? I don't even know what run is. What are you talking about? I don't know what my arms are yet. I don't know what my legs are yet. It's been 5 minutes after you were born. And already you got to learn how to walk, learn how to run, learn how to escape death. And picture this. Every day for the rest of that giraffe's life, morning, noon, night, they sleep in short spurts, standing up. Every second, somebody will be trying to eat or kill that child until the day it dies.
Imagine your life being like that. Picture it. Picture it. No. I don't think you guys understand. Picture this. You come out your crib in the morning, right? You get up, you get showered. I'm going to work. I'm going to work. I'm going to work. You get all showered and cute, right? Leave the crib. And when you leave the house, you get out the front door, and then there's some dude standing outside. But you don't pay no mind. You live in the city. It's normal, right? Nah. This dude is looking at you crazy. I mean, he's looking at you like he wants you. But you're like, whatever, I gotta go to work. So you come out the building, you go out, you bust a corner, you just walking. And you walking, and you start to notice, it's a dude behind me. And he right behind you just, yeah, that's him. He just, whatever. He's probably just going the same direction I am, right? No way he's following me. This is what it's like to be a mammal, an animal, and anything living in the wild. You go into work, you get on your train, your bus, you get in your car. You notice while you're driving, is he behind me? That's kind of weird. He probably works in the same area I work in, right? No big deal. Well, guess what? You know what that guy is following you for? He's waiting for you to slip up. One small second. One little mistake. And he gonna jump on your ass like, motherfucker, caught you sleeping, bitch. The point of that story is, when your Facebook goes down, when your Twitter goes awry, you in Facebook jail or Instagram jail because Zuckerberg's a fucking cunt. You remember, y'all some biatches. You better stop fucking whining because life is real in the mammal world. So that's story number one, giraffe pussy. Well, who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? So, we got more. Story number two, another realization I had about human beings, watching nature shows, learning animals, and even having my own pets. So, as you may or may not know, lonely people like myself, we tend to have owned several cats. Yeah, boy cats, girl cats, all that stuff, right? And I'm into lions and animals, so I love cats. It's like a wild animal. You come in the house and your cat is like on some, straight up, your cat just be chilling. You're chilling. That's cats for you, right? So I get these cats, I have my different cats, and I notice something between the cats. When they're kittens, they're all your best friends. Oh, I'm your best friend. They're laying next to you in the pillow. They're between you and your girlfriend like, bitch, move out the way. This my man. Oh, cats love you when they're little. Oh, when you first get them, they're all small, and they're just in your face every day. And then one day, about a year or two in to owning this cat, the cat's, if he's a boy, his balls drop. And if he's a girl, or should I say if she's a girl, unless we're in that gender-specific era, she will start dragging blood across your floor as she menstruates. I know, gross, right? Now, let me tell you the two differences is what I noticed. Up until this point, everybody is your friend. They're cool. They're your best friend in the world. Oh my God, me and my cat, we are in love. Meow, right? But then they get older. Both of them, if they're not neutered, they want to get out the house as soon as possible. I mean, the minute you open the door, they, as soon as you open the door, just gone. They're gone, right? Well, both of them stay gone 2-3 days. They out running the streets, twerking, just twerking, doing whatever they want, killing stuff. Mice, bird, give me that, right? You have to get it, right? So then they both come back to the house. And oh my God, you're so worried about them for 2 days. Like, oh my God, my cat got out the house. It ran out of the house. I wonder what's going on with little Hermito, right? Oh my God, Hermito. Oh my God, Hermito. I hope you're okay, right? So then next thing you know, one day, you in the house, and all of a sudden, what you hear outside your doors, meow, meow. I'm just like, what the fuck is? I said, oh shit, Hermita is back, right? So I run in the door. I run in the door like a woman who done loved a man who never loved her back. I'm telling you, right? I'm at the door. I pop the door open, and the boy cat and the girl cat, they first come inside, open the door, and it's just pandemonium. Meow, meow. They run over to their food bowl as soon as they get back. They don't want to be petted. Don't you touch me. I'm a cat, and I just got back. Don't you touch me, homie. I done killed stuff. So we go back to the food bowl, and the cat's like, meow, put some food in here. Meow, cuz, put some food, my boy, you little punk. I'm like, okay, well, excuse me. I thought I was worried if you were dead. Okay, anyway, here's your food, right, bro? Take your food. So I'm mad at the girl and the boy when they first get back. I'm like, nervous. I didn't see you for 3 days. How you want to come up in here acting like, oh, I'm good for you as food? That's all I'm good for? It's like I'm only good for sex? It's ridiculous. So, here's when things get real. The boy cat, after he is done eating his food, getting settled, if you got another pet in the house, he might kick it with them for a little bit. Yo, what's up, homie? Chilling. I'm back from the gang, yo. Right? The boy cat is not really concerned about going right back out the house. No. The boy cat, after he's done eating, he comes to check you out. You minding your business over here, and here he comes. Just, hey, what's up, Finn? You chilling? Oh man, I was just checking on you, dog. Brr, brr. I'm just checking on you. Brr, brr. The boy cat, he hug all up with you. He's like, man, I was out fucking bitches. Man, you should have been there, brr, nigga. You should have been there. I was fucking all these hoes, smashing bitches left and right. The shit was lit. That's the boy cat. It's like your homie is home, everything is good, and then like he might leave casually later on that night, the next day. The girl cat. This one, completely different than the boy. So the girl cat same way comes over, meow, give me some food, you punk weak man. Don't you touch me, don't you pet me, give me some food. So the girl cat, she eats. She tears some food up. Don't pet me. Right? She gets done. So from having boy cats, I'm actually expecting the girl cat to come check me out. Say, hey, what's up, homie? I ain't seen you in a minute, homie. What's popping? No. The girl cat, the minute she finishes eating the food, she gets up off the food and goes straight to the door and starts going, wow, wow, wow. I'm like, you bitch, you just got home. I haven't seen you in 3 days. I just fed you. And now you're yelling at me to open the door to let you back out? Can a brother get a hug? Can a brother get a nothing, just nothing. And I was like, wow. The point of this whole lesson about cats, boy cats and girl cats, is basically that young women in between the age of 11 and 17 are the devil. No, they're horrible. They're horrible people. I don't know if you've ever met them. I don't know if you ever used to be one. I know if you're a woman, you used to be one, and you're looking at me right now like, yeah, I used to be Satan for like 2 to 3 years. I don't know what it is. As soon as they start dragging blood across your carpet, all of a sudden, young girls who were best friends with their mom. You know how you're a mom? Oh, she's my best friend in the world. When she gets around 11, 12, 13, she's going to hate you. And by proxy, hate everyone else. I mean, You know how we're dealing with Ukraine right now? My solution is forget the $53 billion. Just send 25, 16-year-old white girls from the suburbs over there, cut off the internet, and let them conquer the place. So, yeah, cage your daughters until they're 17 is the point of that lesson. Girls are different than boys. So, that's our lesson from part 2 cats, boys, and girls. So let's talk about part 3, another section in the layer. Oh my God. So this is another one right here that I noticed. I'm watching a nature show, right? Now, you ever notice how there's hunters? You know how I got in a position? There's hunters coming for you, right? Every day, all night, day and night. I'm going to eat you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to bite you. I want you dead. That's what hunters do in nature, right? Imagine if we lived like that, right? But forget that. I was thinking about something that I would watch herds of like antelope, buffalo, wildebeest. You know, they have that migration in Africa that you see a lot. And the one thing I would notice about these dudes is as much as they're unified for the herd, they will fight for you if they got a chance to save you. They will stay together and keep everybody together to protect themselves. But I'm going to tell you one thing, that these animals are as cold as we are. When the wildebeest are running, you know how the lions, they set a trap, or the cheetahs, they set a trap and they coming for you, and everybody running. Oh my God, they coming. Oh my God, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, while you running, one of them catches your homeboy Herman, and you're just running like, oh my God, oh shit, they got Herman. And dude, they just stop. They literally stop the minute their homeboy gets caught, and they just start looking. Like, shit, yo, they got Herman. Ooh, Herman, they bite me. Oh my God, Herman, if you get loose, we'll help you. But I don't know if we can come and look out for you, dog. Herman. Herman, so sorry, Herman. Oh my God. Oh my God, they just watch him. Next time you watch one of these nature shows and you see something at 8, I want you to look around the background of the camera and tell me what you see. You know what you're going to see? You're going to see about 10 to 15 of that herd literally just sitting there watching. Look at me, I'm knocking stuff over. Sitting there watching you. Just looking. Just watching you get ate. I mean, they're 6 feet away from you getting ate by a group of lions. But since the lions have something to eat, they don't need the rest of them, so they just stand there and watch you die. And then you know what they do? After they watch you get ate, they figure, man, well, Herman's screwed. Shoot, I might as well give me a drink of water since we're at the water hole. Damn, Herman. Damn. What happened to you, Herman? What happened to you? Ridiculous situations. I'm acting so hard, I'm knocking stuff over. So, Herman gets screwed. Now, the point of that story with everybody watching them, and tell me, you're going to see this when you watch those shows. Did you ever notice how violence happens on the street or a fight happens or George Floyd happens? What do? We pull out our daggone phones, start watching, start filming. And the point of this is, guys, you better stop watching life go by and you better do something. Because life is serious. And it's not just for you to stand by and watch and not do anything. Don't be like Herman's homeboys and watch you get ate by the lions. Could you at least kick the lions off me? You know, Officer Lion from Minnesota. Could you kick Officer Lion from Minnesota off me? So that's lesson number 3. And our final lesson of this whole discussion is about love, relationships, just relationships, right? And I was thinking about something because I'm watching another show and there's plenty of birds, several other animals, but mostly birds I see all the time. And you know what certain birds do? They mate for life. They mate for life, fam. These birds, I'm talking about, I don't know if you ever seen a video. The birds will get together, they'll meet. The homeboy, he got to do like a whole dance. He got to build like a whole structure. And then he do like a whole dance, like, he do it for like 20 minutes. Like 40 birds diss him. He's still like, come on, shorty. I'm doing my thing, shorty. Check my head out, check my head out, check my head out. Like, they be putting it in for the shorties, right? Eventually, one will choose him. And then they will be together until they die. Till death do us part, you don't even understand. Check it out. They'll get pregnant because after they get together, he got to smash. He's like, I got to hit this. I did all that dancing. I got to knock this down, bro. Forget all that. You know what I'm saying? I got to do that, right? So he knocked it down. He get her prego. She dropped the egg on the bull, right? Bull come back. Now, they together. Now, the concept when you are a bird or one of these animals that mate and get pregnant, the concept is one bird sits on the egg and the other bird will leave to go feed and try to bring food back to give to the other one or the baby if the baby is out of the egg, right? So first time, the girl stays, the guy leaves. I mean, Herman's ass is gone for 2 to 3 days. And Cheryl is just sitting on the egg like, oh my God, where is Herman? I'm so hungry. Another day and a half, I'm going to die. I got to give me some to eat. Herman, oh my God, I swear to God, Herman, if you don't come back, and you come back smelling like perfume and glitter, Herman, you are in so much trouble, Herman the bird. I will whoop your ass, Herman the bird. Oh my God. She's sitting on the egg like, nah, I can't leave this baby though. I got to be here for my man. And then one day, 3 days later, guess who comes flapping his drunk ass back? This Herman just, hey baby, I'm back. I'm good. I'm good, bud. No, I'm back. I sit on the egg. Go ahead. Get you something to eat. No, I'm good. The egg is safe. Oh, no, I didn't crack it. No, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. And as soon as you fly away, he's like, shit, let me get all this glitter and perfume off my ass. This bird gang is crazy. But they're together for life. It don't matter how long Herman leave. If Herman don't die, if Herman come back alone, Herman the bird bring his ass back, no matter what he done, or what he done wrong, no matter how many failures he has had, Herman is still her lifetime love. And the point of this final lesson is Will and Jada Smith's love is impenetrable. Who cares how bad she treats him? Who cares if he slapped Chris Rock for no apparent reason just to prove his manhood to us? Who cares if it's destroying his life and his billion-dollar career? Who cares if Jada Pinkett has no more acting credits than I do? Who cares, right? They're together forever. So death do us part. And the point of that is, guys, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Sometimes something that you are committed to is more important than something that's just fun. We're committed. Screw love. It's about teamwork. And that is our relation to animals. This is C.D. Enforcer, Kaku Crazy Carl. Like, share, subscribe. Rock with your boy. More videos coming on the way. And don't let the cougar get you, baby. Lick that white shit off.
Just grabbing the next video. I'm gonna play the next full episode. Be just a second, for 1 second, just scrolling down to it. Basically, like little short specials where I talk about shit. I think this is the full one here. Is this it? Yep. What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Cat Poop Crazy Carl. This is episode 3. I'll call this one Racism 101. Emotional damage. Yeah, that's what I call it. I know I'm stupid, right? But yeah, this one right here, I always thought all my shows and all my concepts with a premise that everything begins on before I tell you these jokes, which may be harsh, different, pushing our boundaries, because remember, the whole point of this channel is to bring understanding through comedy, discussing real things in a funny way so we can understand each other better. And that's what this channel is about. And I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. So for episode 3, Reparations 101, Emotional Damage, I'll have another set of jokes that are basically going to bring together an understanding of what the typical African American feels on the inside on a regular basis. I think we've kind of lost a bit of connection as fellow Americans. Some people don't feel how my Latino brothers feel, Asian brothers, but African Americans, as you see from the large protests, you see from the police issues, you see from what goes on, you see from the problems that are happening, that there seems to be a lack of understanding. I think a lot of people, I'm actually a functional brother. No jail, no kids. I work hard. I have a 401k. I have stock, and I have a bright and wonderful future. So a lot of people, they put a lot of stuff on me that is not me. And I tell these kind of jokes because I want to bring an understanding of, it's some things, it's not everything, and it's not all things. And that's what Reparations 101 is all about. I think I'm going to make this a 2-parter. So let's call this Reparations 101, Emotional Damage, Part 1. Let's go, y'all. All right, you guys. Now it's time for the fun part. I'm so stupid, right? So this particular first section of Reparations 101, Emotional Damage. I love that. Part 1, this particular segment is called The Package. And this is when I start to get buck wild. So the package is something I thought of because, as you may or may not noticed, I am an African American. I know, right? I know. My black is beautiful. So anyway, people, when you want to be African American, you want to be an entertainer, you go out there, you tell your little jokes, or you do your little rap songs, or you run for president, you become a politician. And when you get big, the first thing black people ask you is, hey brother, I see you say you black, but where your black stuff at? I'm like, ooh, hey. Maybe I was trying to be too universal. So I said, man, I got to think of something. I got to let people know what it is, you understand, right? So I said, okay, here you go. So one of the problems that pretty much this main episode is titled after is reparations. One of my thoughts about that situation is the package. We don't got the money for it. We can't cut a check. We can't do this. We can't do that. We can't do this. We can't do that. That's the anti-reparations dance, by the way, that people do when you talk about it. We can't do this. We can't do that. We can't do this. We can't do that. That's God, I'm just sitting there like, so, okay, fine. I guess they can't do it. So I'm like, you know what? I got you. Mr. Can't do this, can't do that. So I got a package you can't deny. And basically, I call it the slave ship arrival package. When the first slave ships came, they landed in a few major states. And we're going to talk about that right now. So I said, forget the money, forget all that, forget all the other stuff. Just give us the land that African Americans first turned up and were delivered on, similar to what the Native Americans had. And we can turn these particular states into reservations where African Americans can live there for cheap to free in the same fashion as my Native Americans do with their package with the government, right? We have our own cops and everything. We'd be wilding up. And so the first state I wanted to talk about is Virginia.
That's right. That's where the first slave ships arrived back in the 1600s to drop the homies off from a long trip across the pond. Yes, yes, yes. And I'll tell you, Virginia is one of my favorite places. I actually used to go to school in Virginia. And I'm going to tell you one thing that we learned in Virginia was the name of that place. Virginia is for lovers. And the main reason why is because everybody is milking, everybody getting naked, and don't nobody wear condoms. Virginia's for lovers. The next state that we need to request is South Carolina. That's right. That's another place we showed up at. I know it's a lot of rednecks in them hills, but we want to get them up out of there. Because South Carolina is another place where we came in. That's where my family is from. The South Carolina French Seas black man right here. Yeah, that's right. South Carolina French Seas, boy. Anyway, I might be one of them Getches. I'm going to get you, boy. Anyway, I'm tripping. So South Carolina is another place that should be set up as a recognition as part of our package. That's right. Our package. Give it to it. South Carolina, another place I love because South Carolina, you know, everybody get to bang anything. I mean, shoot, in South Carolina, I heard people even banging their cousins. Like they kind of got like an R. Kelly thing. So I think we're going to send all the R. Kellys from the community to South Carolina. And maybe Bill Cosby. We'll get like a Bill Cosby section. And then we'll have like an R. Kelly section. And then we'll have like a Tory Lane section. And that will be where all the gunfire happens. So that's South Carolina. Of course, the next state that they owe us is North Carolina. You know, they had us all North Carolina. Go down to North Carolina right now, man. We don't want nothing. All I want is North Carolina land and make sure that all them big booty girls from North Carolina A&T stay there too. I'm good. Oh, and also leave us that tobacco because we do like to smoke. That's going to be our smoking state. Tobacco roll, the dirty and the filthy, and that girl got a big booty too. So that's North Carolina. Where we want that state back too. Part of the package. Give it up, give it up. That's what we showed up at. And the last state that we showed up at, which I ain't even sure about this one, man. But Florida. Florida's one of the early places, right? And I'm kind of cool in Florida, man. Like, actually, as part of the package, I think we should have the government build a wall around Florida and put all the white people we don't like in there. That's good. So that's going to be a black reservation, but it's going to be filled with a number of white people we don't like. Yeah. Joe Biden, you're definitely in there. Who's the guy with the bad arm? Who's the guy that was kept in a cage? John McCain. Yeah, your ass in there too. My friend. Out of here, John, with your bitch ass. Anyway, I'm telling you, this is how we feel. So that's what we're going to do with Florida. We're not going to put no black people there. We're actually going to free all the black people from Florida, have them build a wall as part of the package, and put all the white people we don't like in there. And if any Caucasians offend us over the next 200 years, Tucker Carlson, watch your ass. We put your ass in Florida. Build a wall around Florida anyway. I don't care if it's part of the package. Just build a wall around Florida. Save us all, please, God. So that's the first one. The package. I'm going to teach you guys how to get fired from your job. That's right. A thing that African Americans seem to specialize in this country. Now, one thing you don't know, I learned as a job switcher of sorts in my youth is that if you quit a job, you don't get unemployment in most states. Some states do have certain mandatories, but most states, if you actually quit and leave your job, you're leaving willingly. Therefore, you are not eligible for the unemployment payments, right? So the trick that me and my friends learned over time was like, if you really want to leave a job, but you want to make sure you get unemployment and you don't really know the laws of the state, do not quit. Do not do something stupid to get you fired so they can badmouth you after and say, well, he got fired because he punched John in the face. For Christ's sake. I mean, God, these African Americans, they're aggressive. You don't want that, right? What you do is, you see the Christmas party coming up. You're like, Christmas party. I'm getting drunk that night. So you go to the Christmas party, they're jamming, there's karaoke, little Asian dudes going, hey, oh. I was like, I don't know why they love hip hop parade so much, but that is like the non-black people's national black anthem, Hip Hop Hooray, Jesus Christ, and Wilson Summertime. Don't stop me, right? So they're singing, they're doing the karaoke, and of course, you see Karen. Oh shit. That's Karen's motherfucker. I'll be back there. Oh, Karen, how you doing, man? I'm glad to see you at the party, Karen. Yo, Karen, oh my God, I heard these great jokes. I gotta tell you too. Do you like racist jokes? Oh man, of course you do. You gotta check these joints out. Let me tell you about it. So here's the first one, Karen. Why did the chicken cross the road? She's like, why? Oh, because it was nighttime and there was 3 black guys coming down the street. That's the first one. I know, right? Oh my God, it's so funny you can't even laugh, right, Karen? I know. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Oh, wait a second. Okay. So, Karen, next one. No, where you go, Karen? Where you go? Karen, get over here, girl. Stop playing. Okay, Karen. Okay, so here's the next one. What happened to the 3 little pigs? She like, what? Oh, they moved into a black neighborhood, never had a chance. Oh, girl, I know, right? That was my second favorite one. You got to hear my favorite, though. Listen, Karen. This is my favorite one. And everybody knows this one, right? Knock, knock. She's like, Karen, knock, knock. It's like, okay, who's there? That friend that always comes over your house, never has any money, always wants to borrow your weed and drugs and eat everything up, then leave and never help for anything, and sometimes even steal stuff from your own house, but then help you look for it, because that's the kind of person that they are, and they do typically have a dark tan. Right, Karen, that is so funny. My name's Carl Anthony. By the way, I stay on the 3rd floor. I am in accounting. Have a good night, Karen. And that's how you get your unemployment guaranteed. So that's segment number 2. So I'm gonna call this an interlude. As we enter into part 2, because I'll split that up, because I think those first 2 cover a nice good bit of time. Maybe yes, maybe no. But this interlude we have going on right now, I want to talk about some serious stuff. And this is something that I think a lot of African Americans, it goes back to what my premise was about. We're misrepresented a lot, but we also crazy as hell. So we self-misrepresent. And because of that, you may notice when you see the news, when you see crime, when you see the videos, when you see the movies, when you see Empire, when you see the 50 Cent shows, when you see the Hollywood shows, everybody's just fighting, shooting, and banging, and having sex, and just very wild. Our culture looks crazy, right? And a lot of it is poverty driven, which does promote crime. And, I always used to feel bad because I was like, damn, man, why we always gotta be doing all this crime? Why we do all the crime? Why it seem like all we do is crime all day? And then you hear the people on the news, Tucker Carlson and them, oh yeah, African Americans get the majority of all crime in the entire country. And you're like, yo, we do? How are we 14% of the country and we do the majority of all violent crime? I'm like, no, that don't make sense. And we're not. So, oh my God, I looked something up, right? And guess what I looked up? I looked up the FBI crime stats. They have a breakdown. I believe it's a figure that's in the mid-20s. It's a breakdown by color of all the arrests in America and whatnot. And I looked at 28 different crime statistic categories. Man, these 28 categories is everything you can think of. Well, African Americans do lead in 4 of the 28 categories. Assault and battery, armed robbery, murder, and there's another, I think it's another violent kind of crime, right? No, it's like burglary, something else, like stealing or something like that, right? So those are the 4 where we do 40 to 50% of the crime in just those 4 categories. But there are 28 other crime categories which we do not lead in. Some we compete in, but we don't lead in them. You know who leads every single crime category outside of those 4 to 5 ones? Even sexual Stuff, yeah. You know who leads that? Like 70%, and most of the other ones, 60%, 50%, 65%, 70%, 48%. My Caucasian brother. When you actually look at the amount of numbers of actual arrests, literally, I'm talking tens of millions of my Caucasian brothers are being arrested. Now, on a total separate note, in defense of my Caucasian brothers, why y'all going to jail that much? That's crazy. We need to deal with that on a separate note. But on the side note, how's it been spun that we're the ones? I'm going to tell you, I've seen cops. I looked at the statistics and I realized that if you break down the numbers of arrests between African Americans and all other races, we do like 1% of all actual true crime in America. So that was just a moment of clarity for the break. And now we're going to finish up this little special. Reparations 101, emotional damage. I be bugging when I do these shows. Now, one thing that a lot of African Americans don't get to deal with, as I spoke, we have a lot of violence and crime in a lot of our communities, unfortunately, because of economic issues. Money's a problem. You don't got money. You tend to do crime. You tend to make poor decisions. Get into issues. Well, when I moved out of Philadelphia, my hometown, and I moved to Los Angeles, California, where I stand today, I saw some different things. Back east in New York and stuff, you kind of got to find rich people. You got to search them out. You got to really know where they at to see them. And when you find them, dog, they like mad, crusty, and old, and pale, and like hiding in the corner of a piss-colored building, counting up the dollars. Banker money, old man money. They just pale. They don't ever leave the house, right? So you think, oh my God, all rich people know, but old, crusty, nasty, mean dudes look like judges. You don't really mess with them, right? But then I bought my little chocolate behind California, where I don't know if y'all noticed, it's about 7 to 9 black people here. I'm not playing. The rest of them is Puerto Ricans and Latinos. That's what I got. And Asians. There's more Asians here than anything. Crazy. So I get here, and I start meeting these rich dudes that are like 27, 28, 35, 42. They like low, mid-age, middle-aged guys running the whole company. Cribs out in Malibu, kicking it at Nobu, going to the Soho house, buying cars, getting bottles, getting us in the Bootsy Bellas, kicking it left there. And I'm just like, yo, these dudes is doing it, right? So I'm thinking these guys work really, really hard. Like, because you know how African Americans are. You work hard, you get a lot of money, work yourself to death like slavery, you'll be rich. That's how we think. That's why we never have any money, right? Well, these guys, dude, you'll be out at a party with them. You'll just go booch, booch, and you might even get to talking to him about society and money. And he's talking to you back like, yeah, Carl, I don't understand why these people here don't want to work. They're lazy. I mean, I refuse to pay people, more than $12 an hour. I don't care if I make $100,000 a week. I don't care. And then he's like, you know what, Carl? 1 second. And I'm like, what is you doing? He's like, I was just working right quick. Basically, about 10 minutes a day, I get on my computer, I click a couple buttons, and I make $100,000 a week. And then I pay everybody else about $200 a week as my employees because they really do all the actual work. But they're lazy. They won't just give them my money. I mean, who these people think they are? Ooch, ooch, ooch. And I'm like, well, what do you do? What do you do for a living, bro? How do you do that? He's like, well, back in the day when I first, got to LA, I was a skater, right? And so a couple of my bros, they were like, man, I need a pattern for my skateboard. So I just started making skateboards and T-shirts and sold them to a couple of my bros. And then my Coke dealer, he knew a lot of rich guys in Malibu who liked to surf, who were like, fronting basically, they're, jokers, players, fakers, not the Lakers, by the way. And these dudes, they just were buying $10,000 skateboards from me. So now I just built a company. I hire and underpay people, and that's how the rich get rich. This blew my goddamn mind. My whole life, I've been working hard, grinding to the stone, 40 hours a day, most assistant employee, this, that, and the third. And all I had to do was do a bunch of cocaine, hang out with a rich dude in California, and make him a fucking T-shirt, and I'd be rich. So that's a reality for any of us African-American brothers that, man, they got money that lasts forever. I had to stop and be serious for a second. You should see the kind of money they got. Y'all don't even know. If you knew how much money rich people really had, you probably decide you want to kill and eat them all tomorrow. But don't you do that, because that's violence and that's wrong. And we don't want to incite violence with our conversations. But that's what you poor people would do. But you better not do anything like that, because jail sucks, prison stinks, and you don't want some guy named Rocco rubbing your back at night. It's the worst thing ever. Don't trust me, because I ain't never been. All right. So this is our final talk in Reparations 101. Emotional damage, which I think I have fully displayed in this video. And this is the final piece. And the final one, rent check Ramadan. People are like, what rent check Ramadan? What the heck is that? Well, in the African American community, you may have heard the things I talked about earlier, the crime issues, things related to economic concerns. Well, one of the other things that really hurt the African American community that I think a lot of people don't understand is financial knowledge about stocks, saving, bonds, investment, things like that. So a lot of times we find these things out very late in life. So accommodate this, what brothers like myself will do to make sure I keep my rent paid, keep my bills paid, and be a good black man. I pay all my bills right up front. First of the month, the whole rent, cell phone, internet, I buy as much food as I can get. And then for the next 2 weeks, I'm on what I call rent check Ramadan, where literally the only way I can survive is to basically only eat at night after it's dark, and during the daytime, it's like an apple and some water. People's like, yo, is you Muslim? I'm like, no, this is my life. What is you talking about? They're like, what, man, you in such great shape to be so old. I said, I starve for 2 weeks a month and for the last 10 years. That's why I'm so fine. Thank God for poor economics. I didn't get really big like some other people do, right? And people are like, well, hold up, dude. You know you don't got to struggle like that, bro. You could very easily manage your money. What you do is you save a little money from your last check, save a little money from your other check, then you can really enjoy yourself in between. And I'm just like, you know what? To hell with you. You think you're so smart because you can like add and keep numbers together and your life is organized. I'm more of a, somebody calls me for Vegas and I spend $400 in a night and then regret it on rent day. Okay, that's how I do. So no, we pay up front, and if Vegas happens, it does, but the rent's paid. I will go to Vegas broke before I go to Vegas and not come back to no house. So that's how a good black man. So that's decisions we got to make, because our financial literacy is struggling. And that's just to close to this, guys. All this stuff I'm making jokes about and talking silly about and saying crazy stuff about, it's just to wake your minds up to what's going on out there and give you some understanding to what's going on inside of the African American soul. And plus, I want that land. I really want Virginia. I love not using condoms, but don't make babies unless you love somebody. You guys be good. That's Cat Food Crazy Carl, and we out of here. Reparations 101. Emotional damage.
All right. One love to accidental chaos. I like that fucking shit. We need to go beat it up after this together. Let's see behind this shit. So I'm calling Anthony, Mr. City Force, aka Poppy, calling the bad boy. Like the rest of us, I drink, I smoke. If I can get it for free, I'll do some coke. You know how that goes. Shout out to my man that's from Chicago, who's out here and whatnot. Yeah, nigga, it's not really gonna work out like you think. LA is a trip. I got here and I was disappointed. Anyway, I got these things on my called Come to Jesus Moments. The most recent one is I'm 47, I'm turning 48 soon. And even though my favorite song is Bitches Ain't Shit, and I've dated enough women to know that bitches ain't shit, I still want a wife one day. Yeah, I know. I want to impregnate one of these ain't shit bitches. I don't know why, but there's this urge, right? But ever since I thought about having kids and a family, I've been watching how like the rest of y'all niggas raise kids. Y'all not doing too good, right? So I got a couple of stories about some niggas, some kids that I met. So I used to teach in school, elementary school in Philly, 1,700 kids, 85% on welfare. Them niggas used to come and show me Durham, right? I had this one little young boy, his name was Roberto. Of course, he was Puerto Rican, he had no morals. He used to come, he was like, Mr. C, what is the titty club? I said, well, number one, Robert, you're in the first grade. We can't call it the titty club if we're going to talk about this. So I said, Robert, just call it the club. So I did actually educate a first grader on why his father and his brothers came home drunk talking about the titty club. So parent failure number one, stop letting your parents know you go to the titty club. Your kids, should I say. Who else? Oh, the next one. So I had a bunch of those Kappa out the side. You know them, yo, you know them niggas, right? Bunch of them niggas, they get too much pussy for no reason. My dudes, they were Kappas. They actually used to like kind of mess around with each other's bitches and like shit, right? So one day we over one of the houses while one of the Kappa homies is fucking the other Kappa homies bitch. This shit's crazy. Kappa niggas is crazy. Anyway, I've been saying this. Anyway, the point is, the other house, and there's a little kid, 4 years old. I'm sitting there. He's back there messing with the kid's mom, right? And I'm sitting there with the 4-year-old kid. Me and this 4-year-old kid have a better man conversation than anybody I could talk to in this room. And I looked at him, and I almost started to curse, and I was like, hell, motherfucker! And I looked at him and said, nigga, you are 4. Parental failure number 2. You guys are not doing good with these kids. I want to get one of these ain't shit bitches pregnant, but I see the kids you guys are raising, and I'm concerned. Because my kid's going to fuck your kid one day. So if you do a bad kid, my kid's got to fuck him. That's the whole point. What else is wrong? Oh, a homeboy named Trey. So he one of them dumb big dick niggas, can't read, smells bad. Women love to fuck him and have his baby, right? His name is Trey. She's like, oh my God, I want to have his baby. So one time, he my roommate, he got it wrong. She pregnant with his baby, but she had a little daughter that used to come in my room and mess with the computer. In 3 days, this 3-year-old little girl went from not knowing how to use a computer to literally the 3rd day pushing me away, like, get away, I got it. 3 days, right? Number one, we probably need to kill all children because they're way smarter than us. If we want to keep this world, I'm just telling you, they're going to take us down, and they're like way more advanced than us. We're just waiting for the. I'm telling you, children are the real Skynet. But I want to have one, so I'm working on it. But this little girl, after we had fun, so I'm sitting there waiting. She gonna push me out, treat me like I'm a bitch ass nigga. She this big, I'm this big. I'm the bitch in the corner smoking a blunt, waiting for her to get done, right? So she gets done playing the game. She's happy as shit. So she's like, ah! She runs and she like jumps on my lap like she's fucking Cardi B or some shit. I'm like, yo, get the fuck off me. You're like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to sit on a man like that. And then I thought about it. And I was like, yo, her whole ass mama in the next room has taught her that every time she likes when a man does something nice for her, you go jump on his fucking lap. Now, I don't know if that's a goddamn joke, but that's another reason why I'm not getting none of you bitches pregnant anytime soon. What else we got going on? Oh, here's another one. I used to teach in Philadelphia, elementary school. Once again, there was this young girl, her name was Yesenia. We like Yesenia. We called us the last one. Yesenia was in the 3rd grade. She had her aunt was in the 2nd grade. Once again, Yesenia was in the 3rd grade. Her aunt was in the 2nd grade. And yes, they were fucking Puerto Rican. So one day I used to give all the kids money. Hey, kid, Mr. C, give me some money. Mr. C, give me some money. Mr. C, I'll give all the change. I broke your shit anyway, right? I
save my weed money, though. Fuck them little niggas, right? But I'm giving her money. She's like, Mr. C, why don't you got no more motherfucking money? And I'm like, well, baby, they don't pay us a lot, and I give all you guys money. I got more. She said, well, Mr. C, this is a third grader. She said, Mr. C, why don't you have more kids? Because the city gives you more money for every kid you have. A third grader in Philadelphia told me that. Now, I don't know if any of this shit I told you guys are funny tonight. I want you guys to go out there and be fucking better. And I'm Mr. C, the force of Poppy Carter, bad boy. Check out my new song. It's called Paging Dr. Umar about natural women rock fuck surgery. Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna play this video and get out of here, guys. I'm gonna start the show here.
Education over ecstasy. We do literacy over linguistic ability. MPOTP-MY, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. MPOTP-MY, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl.
From the skinny to the biggie, ain't no plastic in the body. Keep that trash away from kitty. Like my ladies green the way that nature made them. Curly hair the nation, chocolate presentation. We like the ladies, litty flavored Baskin Robbins skinny waistin'. Don't get it wrong, we even take them yellow, brown, Caucasian. Paging Dr. Umar, ain't no bunny hopping. Too far. The natural queens coming all sizes, dropping stars.
MPOTP-MY, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. MPOTP-MY, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl.
It's going down. Black Trump in the house. Body parts soft, clean, jean pillows popping. Tasty water flows, nappy heads steady rocking. Where your man at? Well, I'm here now. All that fair chat, it ain't here now. Protection in the building, family beat the drilling. Cooking for the kids and get me piece of bacon dealing. My trusted counsel when I get my piece of bacon building. Keep the family diet clean. I need a
MPOTP-MY, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. MPOTP-MY, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Hey.
We do murder over money, and we do righteousness over your activity. I need a natural girl, a Big Papa African.
Yeah, and we are back in the game. It's My Part of Town podcast. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys enjoyed the opening videos. I always try to get something a little funny, a little inspiring, stuff I've done before. Give you a little bit of, variety to the show. This next segment of the show is the conversational portion. Sometimes I have guests. Sometimes I don't. Some people may pop in. If they do, I let them on. If they don't pop in, I will not. And if somebody wants the link, I'll send it out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, or dislike, or comment. Say your show sucks, bro. Put it in the comment section. I don't give a fuck. The computer, Skynet likes interaction. I don't care what you say. Just do something. Anyway, first segment of the show is the news segment. This is a My Part of Town podcast. I'm going to go over current Philadelphia local news, read through some of the stories, make some commentary, see what's going on in the city. After that, I'm going to go through Philadelphia sports, Sixers, Flyers, Phillies, Eagles, and whatnot. After that, I'll be doing the Philadelphia bio. which is a gentleman named Stanley Getz, who apparently is a musician. I have no idea who he is, but he's white and old. So we're going to learn about him. And he's a Philly nigga. So, and I like his name because if you remember Leo Getz from Lethal Weapon, like, hey, Leo gets it. Stanley Getz is obviously his grandfather. So I love his name. So he's a Philly nigga. I get you anything you want. I'm Stanley Getz. I get you anything you want. So I had to do this nigga's bio, right? This nigga's got to be a real thug. Low key. Killed 4 niggas last week. He was born in 1920 or whatever, right? Anyway, let's bring up the Philadelphia news story. I'm going to play the little music in the background while I bring that up. I don't know. I hope you like the beat. I like that beat for my song. We'll put the beat for my song while I look up the Philadelphia news. Of course, my news reports are sponsored, but not sponsored by a number of things. On other days, my news reports are sponsored, but not sponsored by CNN News. Today, I am sponsored, but not sponsored by NBC Philadelphia. This is where I'll be getting my information for the day. Due to fair use purposes, you always want to note these things. Now, here's a tip for anybody that wants to live stream. Put it in your comment section. So after your video is done, put it in there. So every link I'm going to use for this show, I update it so it'll show in my YouTube, that little other section. But also, if you can, put it on screen, put it in your comment section, mention where they can see original videos and commentary, and this will help you avoid copyright strikes. Also use smaller windows, things like that. So for example, right now I'm going to share the screen and I'll bring up this window. But normally people will bring up the window and they use the full window, right? Do not use the full window unless you have logos everywhere, all over the screen, so much so it can mess it up. Past that, you either want to do something like this, or like this, because this is how news reporters do it on TV, right? They're big, this is small. You can use anything. You want to make sure that you're transforming the content, and usually in copyright law, 30% change is necessary to consider something being adjusted. You can use it for education, social commentary, political use, or something else. Comedy, satire. That's why you see these satire websites that get away with all they do. So you can do it, but you have to do the little things. Like I have the logo in the corner, logo in the background. If this was, I need to get some GIFs made. But if this is one of my other shows, I even have a logo that goes actually over the middle, which I love and whatnot. And I really got to adjust it for the other ones before. It's from my other show called Noodle Free Mondays, which I don't even think I have on this shit. What does it say? Overlay. See, this one is solid. But if this background was white, you would only see the logo. So, for example, see the StreamYard thing? So you add this shit, you add another logo, and now it's very fair use. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's check out some of these news stories and see what the fuck is going on in Philly. So it says somebody was caught on camera. They had a dangerous water rescue. Nobody gives a fuck about that. A powerful storm has been pounding Philly. So let me tell you something about Philadelphia. I love my home city, but fuck that weather, bro. I've been living in Cali so fucking long. I can't do it. You see this leopard hoodie? This is as bad as it gets here, my dude. I'm actually hot right now. What do they say? A storm. Fuck that shit. I love Philly, but fuck that shit. Philly people, come to California. East Coast people, come to California. You're already East Coast cool. Bring your ass out here. Anyway, let's check out the stories. Let's see if we got a story worth clicking on. Mayor Parker. Now, we do have a new mayor in Philadelphia. It's a black woman. A Oh, okay. So she's suggesting Kensington. And she did something for the police. So let's check this out. So it says that Mayor Parker.
Did you know you waste 200 hours a year hand washing dishes?
Let me just read this so I can go through the commercial. Mayor Parker to talk to Kensington. History-making appointment for Philadelphia police. By the way, if you're sick of your police department, become a cop. Cops are like a gang. You can play with guns and you can do anything you want as long as you're a cop, and it's a good job. Become a cop if you're sick of police. The only way to stop the cops is to become one. Don't go to the army. Don't leave and become a selfish corporate prick. Become a cop if you want to fix your city. Let's play this story right here and see what they got to say.
That included multiple executive orders, a public safety emergency, of course, the
another thing. Use the music as another
she has
adjusting
mentioned
the content.
multiple times that
Turn it down,
will be
though,
a focus for her administration these first 100 days. So I spoke to community leaders, community activists, and neighbors in the Kensington neighborhood about what they're hoping to see.
A
new beginning for Kensington, the community, which has become a national example of the struggles brought by the opioid crisis. Now a focal point for Philly's new mayor. Yesterday, Mayor Sherelle Parker tasked the new police commissioner with finding a strategy to permanently shut down open-air drug markets. Commissioner Bethel saying during his swearing-in ceremony the days of lawlessness are over. Councilwoman Getz, who represents the 7th District, telling me today enforcement will be key.
We can be compassionate and we can be empathetic and we can respect people's rights and people's lives and people's conditions, even though we're bringing them in through the arrest process.
But the fight to improve quality of life isn't a new one. And community groups like Stop the Risk say they're hoping the commissioner and mayor lean on their expertise.
We've been facing this opiate addiction down here for the past 4 years without the city's help. And I just don't want them to come in and to remove everybody without talking to the grassroots community leaders that have been out here.
The mayor also directed the managing director to bring together local, state, and federal partners to explore housing, care, and treatment for people battling addiction and experiencing homelessness and mental health challenges. That's where Rosalind Pichardo from Operation Save Our City hopes to see more resources invested.
This is a nationwide issue. Same thing in LA, same thing in Chicago, New York, with the immigrants too.
Meanwhile, neighbors are just hoping to see promises of change put
Florida,
into action on their streets.
Half the time when you come down here, you'll see them shooting up,
same thing,
snorting, especially on the trains.
You hear the story
so if she's
everywhere,
saying that she's going to do it
everywhere.
We need to see the product. We need to see.
And nobody cares. You talk to your parents, they don't give a fuck. They're like, it's normal. No, it's not normal.
As for
it's
prior
far
suggestions
from normal.
by now Mayor Parker to potentially tap and call on the National Guard to help with the Kensington situation, well, Councilwoman Lozada tells me that she is open to any
right now I'm going to add it
which can help in this situation. I'm Miguel Martinez-Valle, NBC 10 News.
All right, nigga, that was pretty serious. Well, everybody knows about the opium epidemic that's going on around the country right now. It's going on, I would say, literally in every single major city in America. Yeah, let's go back one. Look for a new story. But it's going on in every major city in America. I'll give a quick commentary. So we know the opium epidemic is in every major city in America. I'm in LA. I'm from Philly. This is my hometown. And it is everywhere. It's in Chicago, New York, Florida, down south. It is in buttfuck Oklahoma. It is in West Virginia. It is in Tennessee. And it is not a color. It is an economic issue because I know rich guys that have a drug problem. It is an America problem. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't fix drugs. Don't fix guns. Fix America, guys. There's the jobs, the opportunity, the pay wage increase, the stagnation of wages, the fact that home prices have jumped 1,000%. My mother and them bought their house for $35,000. The average house is $450,000 today. I'm going to do some, that made me want to go do some fentanyl right now. $450,000 for a house. And I'm talking about a house as big as my apartment I'm in right now. Yeah. So I don't think people understand it. Yes, some of these people are just fucked up, but did you know that 30% of them are military, veterans, Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, men that put their life on the line and they're on the street doing goddamn drugs, being homeless. But we got 150 billion for Ukraine. We got money for Israel. I'm not going to get too into it because, you know, people don't like it when you talk that real shit. Nobody likes the truth teller. So let's get into another story. Let's see if there's another story. But shout out to our Philadelphia mayor. She's trying. Man killed, 3 others hospitalized. Now, if you don't know, this is a house fire. Man killed, 3 other hospitalized due to Bucks County house fire. Let's see what this is all about, guys.
A deadly house fire is now under investigation in Bucks County. This is the scene on Hilton Avenue in Lower Southampton Township. There was 1 person killed, 3 others hurt in the fire that broke out around 3:30 in the morning. Right now, it's not clear what caused the fire.
Yeah, that was fast as shit. Fuck, bitch. Hey, bitch, come back and say something else.
Hey, George.
Now what?
Tell me again about humans.
Fine. Humans are noisy. They like to make things. They're fueled by inspiration. Inspiration is something called
they just leave you hanging out this bitch.
Change makes them nervous, but embracing takes their skills to a whole new level.
Wow.
That was like a 10-second story. What the fuck was that bullshit? That was some bullshit. Oh, I didn't hit too many buttons. See, that's how the white man do you. All right, there you go. Here we go. All right, next story. Music streams hit 4 trillion in 2023. Let me tell you something. I'm going to rant. I do music and I entertain. You see this? 4 trillion views. Let me tell you something. They act like this means somebody sold a single or bought an album. No. This is not like buying a CD. This is not like buying a single. It's free on a website that you pay $7 a month for. So they'll tell you that Eminem, Lil Yachty, who's the guy, Lil Nas X, they'll tell you that they're better than every rapper you ever heard of. They'll tell you LeBron is better than Jordan because he played longer. Even though modern science makes his health better. Nobody gives a fuck about that, right? And it's the same with this internet shit with the music. The fuck, my dude. Yeah, you got your 4 million, but you guys suck. Taylor Swift sucks. Now, I won't lie. I'm trying to fuck. But that's not your business. They got a video? No, good. I'm glad they don't. All right, so they got a bunch of views. Internet. Fuck you millennials. Bitch ass niggas. Teen boy shot several times. So this is a Philadelphia news right here. Let me see. God, I'm hot, guys. I can't turn the fan on. I think it'll be too loud. Let's see what this says. So a teen boy was shot several times in North Philly. Guys, rant number 2. Stop shooting each other. Stop shooting each other. Just get in a fist fight. You win or you lose, let's just go home. Save the bullets for war. Save the bullets for revolution. Do not use bullets on your fellow man. Your fellow average guy that doesn't have a good job. He doesn't have a lot of money. Why are you going to shoot him? If you shoot him too good, he can't even get due with the hospital bills. Just punch each other a couple of times. A couple of smacks like, hey, bitch ass nigga, shut up. Let's go home, man. But let's hear the story about the person that got shot. Because people think a bullet is like a punch nowadays. Now, I got a theory. Now, I'm 48 years old, even though I am gorgeous, right? Well, in my 48 years, I've seen these kids. The kids believe that a punch is as valuable as a bullet. The kids don't think a bullet kills. They think a bullet is like a punch. Oh, if I throw a couple of bullets at a nigga, it's just like me going like this. No, it's not. Bullets come out at 2,000 degrees. They move at damn near the speed of sound. They rip through bone, blood, and flesh, and everything behind it and in between. If you ever saw Johnny Dangerously, the guy said, I got a 44 Magnum. It goes through the guy in front of me, and then the wall behind the guy, and then the school behind that wall, and then the kids in the school at the wall, and then the hospital behind that school. That is how powerful a gun is. And even though I'm a Second Amendment man, you need to respect that shit. And this shooting people shit needs to fucking stop right goddamn now. Go whoop somebody's ass. I don't care if you lose the fight. Just punch that nigga one time good, and he will respect you. Do that for me, please. Let's see if they got a video of this story. I'm getting a little emotional because I don't like it when people kill each other because I love humans. All right, they don't have a video, but a teen boy was shot several times in North Philly, which is horrible. A teen boy. Anyway, I'm good. Atlantic City officials talk enforcement efforts aimed at sharp increase in violent crime. Atlantic City. Actually, go ahead, rob them niggas. Fuck it. Anyway, Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts ends degree programs. What's this? Oh, so they ended some degree programs. Okay, well, fuck that. We don't like books anyway. Nobody in Philadelphia likes books. Fuck a book. We hate that shit. Storm, flooding. Bob Mendez. It's 44 degrees. Okay, let's look at the weather. It is 44 degrees in Philadelphia. Do you niggas know how cold 44 degrees? And let me tell you something about Philly niggas. There's a guy in Philadelphia right now. It is 9:59 here. It is 1 a.m. in Philly. There's a guy barbecuing out back of his house, standing there cooking. And you know what he said? Man, it's a nice night tonight. It's 44 fucking degrees. It is not a nice night, my nigga. It's cold as fuck. But a Philly nigga was like, it's a nice night tonight. I'm not bullshitting. 47 is the high. So it's only going to get 3 degrees warmer than it is. And it says it's 34 degrees. Jesus fuck. Philly. I can't do it. It's like 70 degrees outside right now here. I'm not bullshit. All right. I don't go. All right. They got a storm in Philly. Let's see how this storm bullshit is going. Let's check it out.
2,000 911 calls and 27 rescues in Delaware County alone yesterday, according to first responders. But the most dramatic rescue was caught on camera. We talked to firefighters and the guy trapped in a tree about what happened last night.
How long you been in the tree?
Like many areas in the region, Upper Chichester could not escape the wrath of Mother Nature last night. 20-year-old Joel Bryant was trapped in a tree near Riviera Road and Flora Lane. What normally is a creek looked more
Joe
like a
Bryant, is
raging
that
river.
Kobe
What do you
Bryant's
want to say
dad?
to them for coming to your aid yesterday?
I think it's a great thing. I knew
Okay,
he
this
died. It
guy's
was a
a
stupid thing to do.
Don't listen to him.
Bryant tells NBC 10 he went to investigate a fire,
No,
but
that guy's
quickly
supposed
got
to be-
stuck in
no,
water
it's not
deeper than he
listening to him.
thought. Today, those firefighters
that's
who
what
came
we
to
do.
his
That's not-
rescue were honored at the Aston Fire Department.
The current that goes with that is sweeping between your legs and everything else. It could take you and sweep you. So it's actually very dangerous to go into the water.
Firefighters were able to get to him within 3 minutes of the 911 call. They credit new technology that allowed them to geolocate Bryant since he didn't know where he was and his phone ran out of charge.
2% battery. And I had called my friend Jack, and he's like, call 911. I probably wouldn't have if he had not said that, because I didn't really feel like I was in danger the whole time.
Oh, so they say
but I called him anyways, so I knew I wasn't getting down there alone.
These firefighters are members of the relatively new Delaware County Water Rescue Task Force. They risked their lives to save another during the height of the storm.
There's no one coming to rescue our rescuers. So the courage that they show and the commitment, hours and hours of training.
Obviously, it was a bad storm.
Rescue team.
All this?
Don't be stupid.
The rescue
He's able
rangers.
to laugh about it now, thanks to the heroics of brave firefighters.
Remember that TV show?
Aaron Baskerville, NBC 10 News.
Okay. But Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. You know what? I'm gonna do a segment where I go through theme songs a little later that I like. That'll be fun. Let's see what else the NBC has to say. All right. So they did a flood. Okay, I didn't hit a button. Let's see another flood. Let's see. More flood.
Underwater and without power, NBC 10 is surveying the damage after hours of heavy rains and gusty winds, finding trees and power lines ripped to the ground and roads underwater. Yesterday's storm left roads across our area off limits today. Police say Columbus Boulevard dealt with flooding around high tide this afternoon, forcing closures in the area. MLK Drive closed entirely, while crews shut down Kelly Drive from Falls Bridge to Huntington Park. Muddy conditions also closed Lincoln Drive between Gypsy and Wissahickon.
That's my
In South Jersey, crews are cleaning up after strong winds brought down a utility pole there. This was the scene in Haddon Heights today, where the White Horse Pike closed in both directions at Garden Street for the downed pole. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Jacqueline London.
I'm Tracy Davidson. At this time yesterday, the rain was getting heavy. Now it's dry, but there is a lot of damage left behind. This is a look at South Jersey, where the streets look a lot more like rivers today. And as the First Alert team told us, this storm impacted every part of our region in some way. Rain left roads in Pennsylvania, South Jersey, and Delaware underwater, while the winds knocked out power and caused damage to buildings. We have NBC 10 live team coverage.
They want to know why I live in California.
Surveying the damage in communities all over our region.
Earthquakes ain't
and
that bad.
meteorologist Michelle Rotella is looking at what's next for the weather.
Once every 100 years.
Let's begin in South Jersey, where homes and backyards are underwater and people are out of their homes. It might be weeks or even months before it's safe for them to return. NBC 10's Karen Waz joining us live from Delran in Burlington County, one of the worst towns hit. Karen.
Yeah, Jackie, it might seem like I'm standing in a small stream or pond, but this is actually people's backyards. And this is not only the only home in this neighborhood that looks like this, unfortunately. Last night, when the tide was especially high, I'm told the water levels were at least up to your waist. And now homeowners like the one here have been evacuated for the night. They're not sure when they can return. And when they do, they're not sure what all of this will look like.
Well, fucked up,
Kids'
apparently.
toys on the curb, floating furniture and appliances.
Floating furniture
that more resemble rivers.
Can't replace a person, but cars, toys and stuff like that, I'll replace them.
This Delran neighborhood sits next to the Delaware River, which just reached a record high of about 12 feet, according to the National Weather Service.
Nice.
I expected some damage
around
the house, but not to the extent that occurred.
Jim Otis has lived here for 15 years. He says his backyard hasn't been this flooded since Hurricane Sandy 12 years ago. He measured 26 inches. His family and two other neighbors had to be rescued by boat overnight. He estimates more than $85,000 in damage.
All floors have to be replaced. All walls have
If you meet my ex-girlfriends, they were told hurricane.
County. 50 other homes affected and dozens of families displaced. Jim estimates it'll be more than 6 months before they can move back in, but he's grateful at the end of the day. But after all this, the prone to flooding, Hurricane Sandy, the fact that this might happen again, you still won't ever leave.
No, I like it here. I like the township. I like the school system.
Americans are psychos. I like it here. I don't care if I can die.
So if you live around these parts and you do need help, the Red Cross has set up a staging area at the Delran Fire Department. That's where they're going to be giving out some information about temporary housing, some other resources that might help you along. It's certainly where a lot of these folks in this neighborhood are going to be tonight, trying to make sure they have shelter. Live in Delran, Karen Hua, NBC 10 News. Back to
Karen
you.
Hua.
We wish
She's
them all
definitely
luck
Asian.
with shelter and then the recovery. Karen, thanks. Meantime, Skyforce 10 flew over
She's an
flooding along
Asian
Admiral Wilson
Karen.
Boulevard
Karen
in
Hua.
Camden this morning.
Like,
The
oh my
Waterjet
God, I
car
complained, but I
stranded
cook
along
you
the
dinner
roads
after I
and in
complain.
parking lots.
That's an
We're
Asian
waiting
parent.
for word on if any roads will remain closed going into this evening. Businesses along the Jersey Shore are cleaning up. Take a look at this after the storm damaged
this is a
their
good version
outdoor
of the
bars,
story, guys.
umbrellas,
I like
tables,
this.
and other structures
It's
from
12 minutes long.
Landshark
We'll let this
Bar and
run.
Grill. They're scattered along the beach in
Man,
Atlantic
this is
City.
like, yo, this
Meantime,
storm really
homeowners
fucks some
are
shit
dealing
up.
with the coastal
Yo,
flooding and
the
damage
Jersey
of their
Shore is
own.
the shit. I
NBC
love the
10's
Jersey
Ted
Shore.
Greenberg talked with those who are affected, as well as utility companies, about
It's
the
not
restoration
just about
efforts
Italians
underway.
that get drunk.
You can hear from them on NBC 10 News at 5.
Damn.
Flooding and fallen trees have made getting around
this
a
is like a
challenge for a
serious
lot
story.
of people today, not just on the
Let me
roads, in
change
the
the screen a
sky.
little bit.
Tracking website FlightAware showed delays and
Okay,
cancellations
just in case.
early today at
You're
Philadelphia
getting
International
like this.
Airport. On the rails, Amtrak and SEPTA were forced to
Let me
cancel
back.
and
I'm gonna put my
suspend
logo up for a
service.
second.
And of course, flooding and debris on roads is causing problems for drivers all around our region, too. One of those places dealing with the aftermath of yesterday's storm, Kelly Drive. Skyforce 10
Kelly
flew over
Drive.
areas where the Schuylkill River overflowed, flooding out streets and trailways.
Oh my
this
God!
morning.
If the Schuylkill River overflowed,
And it
it's
is
a
a
bunch of
spot
dead
very
bodies from
prone
the
to
mob.
flooding. We know that. NBC 10's Miguel Martinez-Valles joining us live now with a look at what conditions are like right now there. Miguel.
Yeah, this was one of the places that police had an extra eye on yesterday when it started heavy raining because they knew it was prone to flooding. And actually this morning, parts of Kelly Drive actually just looked like an extension of the Schuylkill River. Take a look right now. The water's gone down a little bit. You can see that barrier that usually keeps Kelly Drive away from the river. You couldn't see that earlier today, but we are told by the Office of Emergency Management this is going to stay closed at least from Midvale or the Falls Bridge all the way to Ferry Road through the night into tomorrow.
A real Philly nigga would drive right through
looking
that
at the
shit
Schuylkill River
in a Ford Taurus.
overflowing, man.
No,
In
no,
the
fuck
streets
that. In
you
a
can't
Ford
ride down,
Escort.
everything blocked
Nigga, I
off.
got this.
It's amazing, man.
Heavy
Nigga, these
rain sent
niggas
the
can't
Schuylkill
drive.
River rushing
I got
over the
this.
Kelly Drive
That's a
water
street,
walls.
by the way.
People in the area
A
stopped
real
by
Philly
East
nigga.
Falls to take
I
a
got
look
this
at the
shit.
flooding, which covered the
My car's
roadway
broke.
and resulted in police closing off Kelly Drive, starting at Midvale Ave. Drivers and runners who frequent the trail having to find ways around the mess.
But yeah, if I had to go to work today, I think it would have been a rude awakening.
Yesterday,
You'll
police
be
put
all right,
extra
white
patrols
woman.
around low-lying, flood-prone areas like Kelly Drive and also Columbus Boulevard, so that they would be
Damn.
in place and ready to go
Oh,
when the
this
rivers
nigga.
flooded the roadways. Officials putting barricades up, closing off parts of Columbus Boulevard this morning as high tide sent water rushing over.
Still pretty amazing to see how much the river has risen, the debris.
The rain stopped. As the water subsides, the next step will be cleaning up the debris so that people can get back on these roads.
Again, a real
Now, of
Philly
course,
nigga
you
would
can
just
see
drive through that.
once the water goes down, there's going to be a big, big mess left behind. Of course, tomorrow's story likely going to be the cleanup
Oh my
of
God.
this East Falls neighborhood. I'll send it back
So
to you.
Mr. BAS, he lives in a corner.
Everyone
where he
hoping
gets
that cleanup
flooded.
doesn't take
It's
too
probably
terribly
fucked
long.
up by
Miguel,
his
thank you
house
for
right
that.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, the rain has moved out, but
Not
the
the
wind
ordinary.
remains a factor. Here's a live look over Center City. You can see the flags there really blowing.
NBC 10 First Alert meteorologist Michelle Rotella joining us now with an update. Michelle.
Jefferson
Still some pretty
Hospital
strong
is a
gusts
bad
out there. I
hospital.
will say, though, I'll show you in a second that our wind advisory has now expired. So there's some good news. We're starting to see a lot of things expiring. We like to see that as we wrap up with the storm. But let's talk about top wind gusts that we've had so far for today. 44 miles per hour in Philly, Allentown, 36, 38 in Reading. And look at Atlantic City. We know they were surely whipping, especially down the shore yesterday, 60 plus miles per hour. Where are we right now
Okay,
when it
it's
comes to wind
14
gusts?
degrees
Look at this
here.
area.
14 degrees.
Over 30 plus miles per hour. I look at
But that's
Philly,
like New York.
43 mile per hour wind gusts at this time. So still very strong. However, like I said,
Yeah, that's why
the
this
wind
girl, she's
advisory
on the thick.
just
I know.
dropped for our area.
know.
It did
I
go
know.
till 6, and it is still gusty out there. But again, the
Yeah,
advisory
that's
has
you,
been
baby.
dropped. And what's left over, all the remnants there of that storm is heading up to, well, now past
You
New
see
England.
over here,
So really,
too.
we're just seeing maybe some
Bitch, stop putting
wraparound
your hand
showers
like you
across
wasn't there.
central
Bitch,
PA.
go on, dude.
For us, just some lingering cloud coverage. A lot of the wind activity has surely brought some of those low-level clouds in across the area. So I think that hang around with us as we go on throughout the rest of the
50,
evening hours and
50,
into
40.
the overnight.
50
You're
degrees
looking
ain't
at
bad.
some 40s here.
I told you, it's a
for
Philly nigga
temperatures
out
right
right
now, a lot
now
of
in
these
the middle
numbers
of
are
the
still
storm. Like, yo, it's a
above our
nice
average
night
of
tonight,
41
son.
degrees for this time of
It's a
year.
real
For
nice
your
night.
stroll cast for this evening,
Matter of
definitely want
fact,
to wear those
my homie
layers, a
Mr.
heavier jacket.
BAS's
Feels like
son,
temperatures will dip into
Lil
the
Jeff,
30s
the
by
video
7
game guy,
p.m.
he
overnight
probably
with the
outside right
clouds.
now
We'll
smoking
hang
an L.
into
Like, yo,
some
it's a real
30s.
nice
So
night
these
tonight.
overnight lows are still
It's a fucking
warmer, you could
storm,
say. By
you
the
little
time we get into
Jeffy.
tomorrow, you're looking at
Not a nice
sunshine
night.
back on our
But
hands with temperatures
you know,
again
30
into
thinks
the
it's a
40s.
beautiful
We'll
night.
talk about the extended forecast and the next storm that's on the way coming up in just a few, Jackie.
All right, Michelle, crews are out in Delaware County tonight cleaning up after yesterday's storm. A large tree came down in Haverford, bringing wires down with it. Traffic lights were also damaged near Ardmore Avenue and Haverford Road. The street remains closed this afternoon. Thousands across our region remain in the dark as crews work to restore power across the area. According to Go, more than 30,000 of its outages are
George
in Chester
Washington
and
and
Delaware
Abraham
counties.
Lincoln
Electric
studied for
is
school
also
by
reporting more than
candlelight.
5,000 customers without power in Gloucester
Okay.
County.
That's
NBC 10's Deanna
ridiculous.
Durante visited communities across the suburbs to see how
Stop
people are
crying.
coping this day after. She joins us live from Plymouth Township now. Deanna.
Well, many in the emergency management public safety arena say that people did heed
Her
the
girl
warnings.
was a
They got
little
off the
busted.
roads around
She's
Rush
kinda greedy.
last
She
night,
got a
and
gymnast
they
face.
did not, for the
She
most
looked
part,
like
drive
she could do a
around barricades.
backflip.
We can tell you a
She
number
got
of
a
the
muscle
counties
face.
did
Like,
have water
she got a
rescues.
point guard
Here
in the
along
NBA
Gallagher
face.
Road, you can see we've got
Which,
Pico that has just
Oh
arrived
no,
on
not
scene
the
here.
NBA,
You take
the
a look at the
WNBA.
power poles here.
Actually,
They're leaning
she's
over
so
the road
ugly, she
further
couldn't
down
make
there where
the
the road is
WNBA.
closed. You can see that one
She
leaning
just that bitch
right
that was
over
good. They
the
was like,
road
nah,
here. A number of
busted.
people have been driving through here, moving these barricades
I got
against
to sell
something
half a
that
ticket.
you are advised not to do. It's hard to tell where the creek and
on.
road end and begin in Schwenksville. Roads like Route 73 and
Schwenksville?
29 again flooded
Ain't
with
nothing
water that came
swanky
down
about
too
your
fast
shitty
to
town.
stay in the creek. While drivers try to navigate around roads that are blocked and flooded, crews are pointing their way around in some areas. Along the 1,000 block of Conestoga Road in Radnor Township, crews are restringing communication lines and working on water issues. While there isn't
Radnor.
any water
I
left
used
on
to
the
go play
roads, it's not the only
basketball out
hazard
Radnor.
drivers had to deal with.
At a boys'
Along
school.
Roberts, this tree blocked
Shout out to
the
Anthony,
entire
the young boy.
road
He's
and
probably,
yanked
God, he's
down
probably a
lines with
grown
it.
man now.
In Westchester, some drivers
Shit,
won't
I'm
be
old.
going too far.
Was busy. The rain
Whoa.
started around mid-morning, became very heavy throughout the day, which caused a lot of flooding. A lot of our streets became closed. Later in the night, the winds picked up and we had numerous trees come down. One came down on a house.
This one fell last night on
Damn.
top of a home on Biddle Street. There were no injuries, but for some in our area, the mess still remains. And the headaches when it comes to traffic. You're looking live now at Gallagher Road at Gravers Lane. And yes, it is annoying to come upon these barriers and move them. But the problem is we're being told that people are moving them to get where they're going. But just because you don't see the danger, we're told by police, doesn't mean that one doesn't exist. So it's better to continue to find that detour as crews are still repairing roads, still picking up tree branches, and yes, still working on power lines. Reporting live in Plymouth Township, Deanna Durante, NBC 10 News.
Today we say turn around, don't even try to move the barrier,
Yeah,
find
me.
another way.
Oh no, she the
Deanna,
ugly one.
thanks.
Never mind. All right, that's a good story. That was like a good, nice little video. What time is it? Let's check out the sports. Let's see what Yahoo Sports about the Philly sports teams got to say. I think that was enough news stories, guys. All right, so the Philadelphia Eagles. They are 17th in passing yards, 8th in rushing, and 8th in total yards. But we keep losing. We keep fucking losing. What is that? The Eagles fucking suck, bro. The fuck. But I think it'll teach us something. But Nick Sirianni is kind of a dick. I don't know if they're learning. We'll see, right? Let's see if there's any good Eagle stories. No. So we got to play Tampa Bay. Now we got to play Baker Mayfield, who totally sucks. We should beat him. But we should have beat the Giants and we lost 27-10. Fuck! All right, anyway. Oh, let's see what he says. Let's see what this says. Oh, wait, let me get him credit. One moment, you son of a bitches. One moment, you son. This sports segment for Philadelphia is sponsored but not sponsored by Yahoo Sports, because they would never pay me because I don't deserve any respect. But if they ever decide to, Yahoo Sports will pay me. So let me hit this one. I'll give a different color here. That's too consistent. Let's go with the purple. There we go. That's cute. But shout out to Yahoo Sports. Let's see what they got to say on this video. Oh wait, let me back this up because no. Rewind. Nick Soriano was talking. I want to hear that.
Producing unbeatable value for all businesses.
That's
Get the new titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max on us and so much
Let me
more.
tell you something.
Premier unlimited plans packed with
I'm
business
Verizon.
benefits starting
I
at
don't fuck with
$40 a
nobody
month.
but Verizon.
And with our price lock guarantee, we won't raise your rate for talk, text, and data ever. Productivity meets value with the lighter, faster iPhone 15 Pro Max on us and more at T-Mobile for Business.
Fuck T-Mobile. Give Verizon.
Matt, Hassan Reddick said during the week last week
that
that it's been very difficult for a lot of the players to change in midstream from Sean to you, different play caller, some changes going on. He said, especially for the younger guys and for the guys who came in during the season, it's been a lot of change. What was your reaction to that?
Nothing. Like I said, I think it's change, or just we've tried to just have additions where we've felt we needed to add. But like I said, from a coaching standpoint, it's been a good collaborative effort with that, as it's been all year. I think the communication between the coaches and the coaches and the coaches and the players and the players and the players is it's great. I mean, we've got great people. You sit in the classroom and you're going over stuff on the field, and you're just having good football conversations. So. I think from that aspect of it, everyone's been, really good with all of that. And I think that's the best part of it. And that's what makes it fun. You're kind of just that collaborative work.
I sound like a bunch of bullshit to me. What else I got to say? All right, so the Eagles are trying to figure it out. And I hit something. 1 second, niggas. Oh, there we go. Fuck the Cowboys. All right, anyway, the Eagles are trying. Let's see if there's a story here. Nope. Eagle. Back it up. No. I don't see anything else. So let's just hope the Eagles figure that bullshit out. All right. Good. All right. Sixers. NBA. Wembanyama got a triple-double. Hey, Wemby, good job. It was against the Detroit Pistons. That does not count. I could get a triple-double against the Detroit Pistons. That does not count. Just want to let you know. Let's check out the Sixers, guys. Standings. Where's that at? Fuck you guys. Give me a second. I'm figuring out. Here we go. Philly is second in the East at 23-13. That's great. And they're 14th in field goals, 17th in threes, 7th in points, 18th in total rebounds. Three observations. So I think we're looking really good. Thank God we traded James Harden. Oh, we did beat the Hawks, huh? What's this? Fantasy? Fuck fantasy. Let's look at this Hawks thing. Let's see if they got a video. No. Fuck. Technology is man, this is bullshit. Let me see what this says here. Okay, let's check this out. Shout out to NBC Sports. I don't know. Free commercial. Oh, I hit a button. All right, something's wrong. Sorry, guys. I'm fucking up. 1 second. Why every time I hit the sound, it makes me I think this must be a hack.
See off the read screen, weaving his way through the traffic. How does he do it? Tyrese Maxey for 2 and a chance at 1 more. Tobias 2 head fakes and the Sixers retake the lead. Speaking of blocks, already finds Tobias Harris who turns and finishes. Tobias to a cutting Tyrese Maxey who lays it up and in. Will Tobias make it 20? 14th 20 piece of the season for Tobias. Maxey, catch and shoot, count it in the corner for Tyrese Maxey.
But I'm excited about
Maxey throws it down, 27 tonight for Tyrese. Back to his right, Tyrese downhill. Oh my goodness, Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese from way downtown, Tyrese Maxey taking over. Good closeouts by the Sixers, and everything was good until the foul. Just let him have that one. To a cutting Trae Young, who's blocked by Batum, but he was fouled. Perfect from the stripe so far tonight, 8 for 8. You're welcome, Sixers fans. It's the second tie game.
Trae missed the free throw. Nice.
Spins, lost it. And it's going to be Hawks basketball. Nick Nurse is furious, saying that Tyrese was fouled. So we're headed for overtime here in Atlanta.
Defense. Stop being a bitch about it.
Tyrese hits the brakes. Tough shot. Left the fadeaway short. Bomb of the floorboard. Tyrese from outside. Yes, sir. Harris, the dish. Oubre. Nicely done. Trae draws the foul on Tyrese. And that's going to do it tonight after a terrific performance for number 0. Your senior tried to knock it out to Tobias Harris. Instead, stolen by Atlanta. Johnson from outside. And Jalen Johnson delivers. Tyrese found out moments ago. Tobias blocks. And Murray grabs it. Pulls up from the elbow. Left it short. Bay. Johnson blocked by Oubre. And a whistle. And he hits them both. Need a quick one. Oubre stuffed at the cup. We'll do it.
Well, we try.
This game right here, we let slip out of our hands.
It was a good try.
And that game should have been a victory for us, but it's not. So we just get ready, bounce back, or figure out ways that we can get better. Take some things from this game to help us move forward. Keep our swag, keep our vibe high, and be ready to win the next one. That's all you look at.
Well, that's not too bad. All right, so that was pretty good for the Sixers. And all right, so that was pretty good. Let's see what else we got. Are we playing baseball? No, is baseball over yet? No, I think we're playing baseball still, right? Standings. National League. No, baseball is over, right? Okay, so baseball is over. All right, so the Phillies are worried about next year. Baseball is over. I forgot. Right? This is how much I don't watch baseball. Next baseball game is February 2024. Preseason. Okay. So yeah, baseball is until before next summer. So baseball's over. Fuck baseball. Hit the wrong button.
I wonder who's more anxious, them or Jamie?
I'd say the Barracks.
Yeah, for sure.
He can work some of that energy off. They really can't. Cade, one of three goaltenders for this Canadians team. They've gone with a three goaltender setup. Here's Forster. Quick pass to Lawton. Lawton the backhander, and he rang it off fire. And now it's Sanheim. There are the Canadians trying to get to work offensively for the first time. Barron at the point sends it in along. Finally will play it back around behind the net, goes back out to the point. And now it's Barron again, a shot, and they score! There was a screen set up in front. Don Monahan was there. I don't know if he deflected it, but he eludes Erson.
Right?
And I'm not sure how that
But
got
it's
in, but it's 1-0
like
Montreal.
basketball.
Got a piece of it, and there's
But
Justin
it has
Barron,
heavy contact like
Montreal
football.
Canadiens defender, and there's
And
the
these are
tip
my
right there,
Flyers,
going
the
right
Broad
in Sam
Street
Erson's glove. A great tip down in between the glove
And it
and the
looks like
pad.
we
And
just got
can't
scored
fault the
on, like, some
goaltender on that
bitch.
one. You almost have to tie up a stick if you're the defender of the Flyers there. I think that was tip
Oh,
it,
that's
maybe.
hard to defend. He knocked that.
There was
That's
a little
that's
advantage
called
there, but
a
only got it as far as
deflection.
Savard. Slavkovsky back in. Big forward. That puck off to Michael Pizzetta. Comes back out to Savard. He'll blast one. Deflected. Score!
Twice!
Flutters right on in as Slavkovsky went to the slot. And the Canadians have two shots and two goals and a 2-0 lead.
Cards there to the bench, but I believe it went off Mr. Slavkovsky.
So the guy
and
just dunked it.
up
He
and
didn't
over
think- and then the
Sam
guy just
Ersson.
tipped it,
Maybe
score.
not. But just unfortunate. That's a hard shot to do there for Savard. Is coming on your off wing, trying to get that towards the net. It goes off Frost stick,
Hit
up
his
and over
shoulder.
Sam Ersson
Hit his
and in the
fucking
net. But
shoulder.
Just two unfortunate breaks there for the Flyers, leading to two shots on goal.
Knocks it down with his glove, plays it to the left side for Konechny. Konechny will go cross ice with it, but the Canadians will find that. Barron got it ahead, kept in by Walker. Got it with his stick into the slot. Konechny off to Couturier, back in front. Now it's Tippett. He scores!
There we go.
Eventually, someone shot the puck, and it's Tippett who buries it. And the Flyers are on the board. It's 2-1.
And Puck is fired it from a terrible angle. There's Sean Walker, a good keep there. TK. Eyes
When
in
you
the
see
back
somebody
of his head
get hit in
over
the
the
glass,
crease,
that's called
and then
getting
Tippett somehow
smeared.
Go gadget on, gets the
That's
puck
called
on
getting
the
smeared
stick
because you're
and fires that thing. Here's the big reach there by Owen Tippett and slides
look
it
at
there.
this.
Not a great
So
angle.
he
Had
tipped
to
it,
elevate
got
over
it, the guy
Barron there
got
who's
it, he
laying
threw it
out to
back
try and block
inside.
that shot. So
Rebound.
a
That's
huge
called a
goal for the
rebound.
Flyers.
So you do a shot, it bounces off.
The Flyers were able to get back and beat him, but still overall, really good numbers against the Flyers. He lists Voorhees as his
that guy.
hometown. And is a part of the program here for a while. Holding, gets it back to Frost.
Oh,
and now it's
now
Ryan's
reposition.
Moves to the middle. Deals it off for Frost. Frost holds, fires, and scores!
Oh, big shot. Let's look at that.
Jamie Drysdale
Look at the
quickly
replay of
has
that.
his first point as a Flyer. Morgan Frost, a power play tally. And the Flyers a power play goal and
Let's
get
get a
this
replay of
3
that.
straight games. It's tied at 2.
I want to
First
see
gets
that
it
one.
to Frost.
Big shot.
And there's
from
the
way
movement
back.
by Jamie Drysdale.
Oh.
Gets it to Frosty. A little fake shot.
Boom!
Kind
Oh,
of freezes
for range,
everybody, especially
baby.
the penalty killer
Look,
right in
he
front of
gives
him
it-
there.
gives a little
There's
something.
the little shake and bake.
Oh,
There's
off
the
the
low
tip.
glove shot there.
Booyah! Tie game, bitch.
Do you know what 8 days later you had another one?
Tie game.
That was hot.
The hot stick.
Nassau Coliseum. Do you remember who the goalie
We're
was?
on the way. This is us.
Rick DiPietro.
It was.
This is us.
Rangers down behind the net.
No, we on
Back
defense
into the
now.
corner. Flyers just trying to corral it there. They do. Get some pushing and shoving. But we have
just like-
overtime again.
Overtime.
3-on-3. The Flyers 3-4 in games. Decided in the 3-on-3. They send out Couturier. Connecting.
Rusty
to
Booty,
Santa,
bring
and
it
they
on.
get the puck.
You got
Game
it.
of
That's
possession
us.
begins. The Flyers have it.
Nothing
All the
set
way
up.
back across.
Nothing.
Drysdale's
We still
on
got the
net.
puck.
He's
That's
got
good.
the puck. Drysdale with the pass. He's got
Oh,
the puck.
oh!
Stay, Primo. Tippett racing up ice. 5 seconds. Tippett cutting on in. Tippett the backhander. The net comes off. The puck stays out. And they get the overtime comes to an end. They'll go to a shootout. You gotta love when it gets
Shootout.
off the rails in the overtime. That got off the rails at the end.
Most exciting part of hockey and soccer, the shootout.
Steady with his choices in the shootout. Just swinging for the left wing this time. And score!
Sean Couturier is
Got him.
he's coming in there, and he does go right on the ice.
Jesse Ullinen, who's 3 for 5 in his career in shootout attempts. 2 for 4 this year. Has to score. Cuts in, digs, and he's stopped by Erickson. 3 for 3. Erickson denies all the attempts. The Flyers win the hockey game.
We won. Good win. Good win, Flyers. And we are in the playoffs.
Hey.
We're doing really good
What's
this
up
year. That's
there?
positive.
Oh, I switched to
Go
H&R
Flyers.
Block.
Go Flyers.
Doing my own taxes
It's your
online.
birthday.
Their new
Not a
AI
holiday.
tax assist
Go
is so
Flyers.
awesome. It
Go
answers my
Flyers.
questions.
It's your birthday, not a holiday. And we got some good stuff. Our next game, which we just won, we beat the Montreal. They used to be the Montreal Canadiens. Is that redundant? Because if you're from Montreal, aren't you already a Canadian? But the team is called the Montreal Canadiens. So basically, they're called the Canadian Canadians. I know Canadian people are weird and kind of stupid. We play the Minnesota North Stars next. Actually, I think they're called something different now. What are they called? Let's see. They're called the Wild now. But they suck. They're 30th and everything, so we should kick their ass. That's positive. What else we got? So we are 3rd in our division. And in the playoffs, if you look at the standings, we are in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are in the 6th seed right now in the playoffs. And we got a nice little separation between us and the other guys, but it's just like basketball. It's only mid-season. So there's a lot of ice hockey left. But we are in the playoffs as of now, and we are in the 6th seed in the East as the Philadelphia Flyers. So I'm going to call that the end of my news segment. We'll take an in-between break. I'll play another quick video. We'll come back and do the Philadelphia biography of Stanley Getz, who apparently is the cousin of Leo Getz from Lethal Weapon. Whatever you need, Leo Getz. Whatever you need, Stanley gets for Leo, and then Leo gets it for use. And then since it's Philadelphia, if his name is Getz and he says use, I'm going to bury his with the fishes. So we'll see how that works. Let me find something to entertain for just a moment. We'll take a quick break and come back and do our Philly bio and whatnot. I do not know how to spell YouTube. Fuck you guys. I know how to spell it. Fuck you guys. I know how to spell YouTube. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. You're thinking better than me. I can't play Willie D and all them because they might strike me. I would play some other fun stuff, but I'm trying to play stuff I own so I don't get in trouble. I'm going to play some Sherlock Holmes comedy skits. 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
Been waiting so long to watch this DVD with you. Where is it?
I don't know. On a television where the DVDs are.
Gotcha. What the fuck? Bitch, what the fuck did I tell you about letting my DVDs to your skank ass friends? What the fuck is that? Who the fuck are you?
I'm Sherlock Holmes, nigga.
When the motherfuckers don't pay what they owe, man. Fucking money, man. What happened was Sherlock Holmes, where the bats don't want to blow. Who he call? Sherlock Holmes, I'm calling that nigga fuck that right now. Hello, Sherlock Holmes, hello, Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock Holmes. I got Sherlock. Oh, yeah.
Are you here to help me beat up my girlfriend?
Oh, not today, nigga. Today we gonna find where that DVD done went. Now, when the last time you watched it, John?
Never. I just ordered it on the internet like 2 days ago. It's the Mile High edition. Special edition.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm going in canvas to John.
How the fuck are you gonna do that, man?
Cause you can dig the groove and groove on. Groove on. If you feel like you wanna make love,
Now look at this. I see what you got. It's cocaine right here, motherfucker. Now, I'm gonna tell you. I got 2 words for you. Colombian cartel. This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna go ahead and hold on to this. In case they come back, you stay just right here. I'm gonna go and take a picture now. Slide on out of here now. Get on out.
It's just powdered sugar. Fucking Dreyfus.
Oh, Richard Dreyfus?
No, man. Fucking Dreyfus is always over here eating from my fucking donuts in my house.
Your house?
Bitch, don't fucking sass me.
Alright. Look, we just gonna go ahead and find this son bitch, visit his ass, and get what we need to get.
Alright.
Goddamn.
Goddamn right. Damn, homie, this is some good shit, man. Shit, man, we're here.
Let's go handle this.
Open up, bitch.
Yo! What's up? You see man, I'm looking
Man, what's up? You coming to my house taking my shit?
What you talking about, Willis?
Man, don't trust this motherfucker, man. Look at his hands. He been beat.
Man, I know you ain't got no porn since your mom left either. There it is.
Yo, bro, you know how it is? You just gotta take care of business sometimes. Oh!
Last time you played that shit.
Yo, man, chill, man. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here. Man, Thanks, homie. You saved the day. Now I can watch this flick with my girl. I'm a...
Well, remember, Sherlock Holmes is always looking out for the nuggets. You best believe that. And I always kiss my man. No homo.
Man, Sherlock. You're that new Sherlock, aren't you? Homie? Homie? Homie!
Cause it's the homie, and I'ma hit it.
When the motherfuckers don't pay what they owe, man. Fucking money, man. Who these shit? What they happen with? Sherlock Holmes, man. Where the Getz don't want to blow. Who these call? Sherlock Holmes, man. I'm calling that nigga. Fuck that right now. Hello, Sherlock Holmes, man. Hello, Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. I got cheese. I got problems. You can get it. Oh, yeah.
Tell my dad. What am I gonna tell his boyfriend? Oh my God. Which one of you idiots did this to me? Ugh. There's been so many niggas in this house. This could be from Halloween. This kid could have 3 fathers. Popping out with 4 legs and shit. Come on, nigga, show yourself.
Oh, I would, man. I don't think you can handle it.
Holy man, dingo. Who the hell are you supposed to be?
I'm Sherlock Holmes. Yes.
When the motherfuckers don't pay what they owe, man. Fucking money, man. Who these shit? What they happen with? Sherlock Holmes, man. Where the Getz don't want to blow. Who these call? Sherlock Holmes, man. I'm calling that nigga. Fuck that right now. Hello, Sherlock Holmes, man. Hello, Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. I got cheese. I got problems. I heard you can get it. Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, are you supposed to be my baby daddy?
Oh, fuck no. But I am gonna help you find out who that motherfucker is. So when's the last time you busted a dude's gun?
It's probably from Halloween. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Now, baby, don't be hanging your head. Well, at least not for crying. I got something to show you.
God, that looks like dope.
Because it is. Now I'm going to introduce you to a secret that crackheads been passing down for generations.
That's how you know about it?
You're just going to hop 20 years into the future and get this thing straight right on out.
Wait, hold on, Dr. Luke. How are we supposed to do that?
Well, shit. Once we jump into the 20 twins, we're going to see what this punk motherfucker's fetus look like. And we know for sure who your baby daddy is.
Okay, well, then let's do it. Let's sniff it. What are we waiting for?
Sprinkle, baby. Sprinkle.
The same, but I will see the fun. My friends keep telling
right. Calm down. Sherlock homie trying to keep his family to less than or equal to 1.
Where are we?
20 years in the future. I mean, come on. Fuck with your boy. You go that little nigga right now.
What? Where? How you know that's him?
Because my power take us where we supposed to be. Remember? Let's go talk to him.
Oh my God. He's Chauncey's.
Hey, hey, so there's the blunt.
Hold on. I have to ask him something. Oh my God.
I ain't going to school to sell crack. I promise.
What's your name?
It's Quincy, man. Man, how the hell you got all skinny like that? You haven't been smoking my crack. Fuck.
Damn, this nigga's in the game.
Oh my Lord. Where's your father? When's the last time you seen him?
Probably when I was flying out of his dick.
Oh my God, I can't have this child. Chauncey's a horrible father. Plus, this kid is ugly.
You fuck him though.
Come on, you gotta take me back before I even met Chauncey. Maybe I can stop this from happening.
I got a little dope left. Let's see what we can do about it.
Hey, you not gonna hear everything you're saying? I ain't hear nothing, pimpin'. Damn, what kind of fucking Dunkin' loving is this?
Yeah, this is Chauncey's place. He's inside.
Does he blaze?
So what? Surprise, nigga!
Hey, what the fuck? Who are you?
You don't know my fine ass yet, but you will. You gonna slam me, impregnate me, and turn our child into a crack dealer.
What? What the hell are you talking about? Hey!
We did it! What's going on, Candyman?
I guess you popping and capping old boy just don't sit really well with the man.
Wait. What do you mean?
Means you done fucked up the time-space continuum.
Meaning?
Means you don't gotta worry about no dick for a long time.
Wait, hold on. We gotta go back! Like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks!
I ain't got enough dust to do that, baby. But I do got enough dust.
Homie! Wait, where's my money?
Hey, yo, got some? You got some?
When the motherfuckers don't pay what they owe, man.
Fucking money, man.
What happened was Sherlock Holmes, man. Where the bats don't want to blow. Sherlock Holmes, man. I'm calling that nigga fuck that right now. Hello, Sherlock Holmes, man. Hello, Sherlock Holmes.
fuck you looking at me for?
You was the last one to meet here grabbers. I can't believe this shit was at the location. Something's up. What about you? You gave up a funny little bait when I scanned you earlier.
That's my beeper, man. You know that shit. You refused to upgrade my cellular plan.
He's the last one you asked. It's gotta be him.
Any last requests? Oh, me and you, nigga. Nigga, when I say my clog in that toilet, who the fuck is you supposed to be, nigga?
I'm shut at home. Nigga.
When the motherfucker don't pay what it owe, man. Fucking money, man. What happened was Sherlock Holmes, man. When the Getz don't want to blow. Come on, who you call? Sherlock Holmes, man. I'm calling that nigga. Fuck that right now. Hello, Sherlock Holmes, man. Hello, Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. I got AC. I got problems. I heard you can get it. Just call me up, nigga. Oh, yeah.
What's that? You here to help me ice these fools?
Nah, not today, man. I'm about to help you find out which one of these niggas that double crossed you.
Hold on. Dude just came out the bathroom and knows our entire story. Why are we not capping him?
Hold on, Sherlock Holmes. How you help us do that shit?
I'm gonna go ahead and do something for you called the red eye mind trick. And I'm gonna go back in time and see what everybody was doing before y'all met at the pickup. You motherfuckers.
Yeah, Rob. All I just cracked up in the bathroom.
I'm gonna start with this little nigga right here.
Please don't kill me. What the fuck you doing here? Hold up, little Wade?
No, not at all, brother. I'm the nigga Data, and I'm here from the future to keep your ass from double crossing your homies. Now, why don't you run the motherfucking store?
Me snitching on my homies? What the fuck you talking about, man?
Could be, because 2 hours from now, you and your little Tostito friends, they gonna go pick up the shit, and it ain't gonna be there. And partner, I'm thinking it really may be you. Man, I'm fit to go home after this.
Will be because of me if I don't fight shit.
Yeah, all right, what? Oh shit, hell yeah, baby. I know I can crack your case.
Shit. Even the ghost man got a cell phone.
So where you at? Really? Oh shit, girl, that ain't nothing but a goddamn thing. So I'm gonna be in that motherfucker like a Superman on the drive. So you promise you ain't gonna be doing no snitching around here, man?
Yeah, homie.
I guess that's good enough for me. Now look into my eyes, Don Cuervo.
Tell me why y'all Bati boys been looking into each other's eyes for like 10 minutes.
Like I told your ass, I went back in time to see what's percolating up in this bitch.
Yeah, he did that shit. Yeah, he did that shit.
Yo, it's D. You better bust up mad long. Come here in a minute. You better mind reading. Text this shit to the phone.
Of course I can, nigga. I'm motherfucking Sherlock Holmes.
Hello?
Brace yourself, nigga.
What the fuck? How long you go watching this shit?
Save it, nigga. I ain't got time for this. You got any bugs in your house? Huh? Fuck. College ass nigga.
What are you? Oh my shit!
You good here?
What are you doing with my shit?
Running your shit, partner.
How could you do this?
Wow. You didn't think I'd look up in here, did you, nigga? My bad, homie. You good here too? There you go. All cleaned up. It's this little motherfucker right here. Where you wire at, little nigga? Huh? You think fuck slick bitch?
Yo, what the fuck? I ain't no snitch. What the hell you doing here?
So you really ain't no snitch, huh?
No.
This shit's about to go down.
You know what? There's somewhere I really gotta be right now, okay?
Wait a minute. Before you go somewhere.
Take a minute to run.
Yo, Sherlock Crackhead. Is D the snitch?
Nah, they not your lead brat. Now, I hope none of y'all done touched these hands today. Word point. Let me see what's going on with this little motherfucker right here. Boom, motherfucker! Oh, snap! So looky here.
I don't know who you is, how you got here, or why my girl's thongs in your pocket. But this is not how it looks.
Oh, so you just ate a ghost cop and farted, and this shit is what came out.
No, I am a cop, but a dirty cop. It's all good, homie. I've been keeping them under the radar so we can get all the riches and the bitches.
So what does the homie get for keeping his lips shut?
How about free reign on all the prostitutes before we bring them in and test them?
Keep talking.
Later, I gotta go do a pickup with the crew. This is the score me and my fans been waiting on.
So you ain't the snitch? You make some bad snitches.
Snitches? What are you talking about? What does this have to do with the pickup?
Well, I'll tell you about that later when we talk about my crack horse. Now look into my eyes down the top.
See the snitch? He smells like a snitch.
Nah, Mr. Armenian King. He ain't the snitch.
Basically, all this time we've been wasting our time, homie. This whole time we've been going self, nigga. Nigga, you better get the fuck about your ways, Mr. Fucking Sherlock Holmes. Get the fuck out of here before I reconsider how gangster I really is, nigga.
Now, hold on. Why don't we look into your eyes right quick?
Ain't no time for that shit, nigga. We got time, nigga.
Well, fine. I'm about to get out of here anyway. Go hit me something real sweet right quick. Bitches. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. He's a cop. You might want to check on it.
You do realize homie just came out the toilet, right?
If he wasn't the snitch, then what happened with the pickup?
Yo, Connect called me and gave me the address. So I wrote it.
Nigga, when was the last time you put crack-a-lackin' at the end of an address, nigga? Nigga, what's the real address?
Hey, I knew this bitch was a street.
When the motherfucker don't pay what it owe, man. Fucking money, man. Shit, what happened was Sherlock Holmes, where the bitch don't wanna blow. Come on, who do you call? Sherlock Holmes, I'm calling that nigga fuck that right now. Hello, Sherlock Holmes, hello, Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock Holmes. I got issues. I got problems. I heard you can fix it. Just put me up, nigga. Oh, yeah.
And game time on. We're going to into our final segment of the show, which is our Philadelphia bio. Thank you guys for watching, whether it's live or during the replay of the My Part of Town podcast. Solo dolo. No guests today, but who gives a fuck? Hope you guys enjoyed my videos, my comedy videos, my music videos, my Sherlock Holmes saga, which was written by somebody who I don't kick it with, but he is a brilliant man. Got to give him props. He made a great writing, and I did a great job acting, and he did a great job editing. And props to my Sherlock Holmes saga. Actually, there was a time when I thought that was going to be a real TV show. And then all the people I rolled with in LA totally fucked it up. And they decided to promote other shit that nobody wanted instead of promoting that, which everybody they talked to said, I want to see more of this. And they wouldn't tell anybody to do it. They would always go for shit nobody wanted to see. Do shit yourself, guys. Work with people, but do shit yourself. Don't constrain yourself to the dreams of another motherfucker, because everybody doesn't work like you. Everybody doesn't take it as serious as you. That's a whole nother point. Let's do our final segment about Mr. Stan Getz. Bring that up here. We'll go through his bio. Make sure. Let's see if we got a good bio of him here. One moment, guys. I don't want to watch an hour. Fuck that. One second. I'm just looking for someone that gives this full thing. I'm going to go with the wasted years one, and then I'm going to read his Wikipedia if it's not complete. 2 seconds.
Recordings just got better.
Guys, I'm checking out.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had terrible internet issues? They were blurry, they were freezing, you could almost hardly hear them. Well, with local recordings from StreamYard, you'll be able to download a perfect quality video from your guest after the show. This means that no matter what you or your guest's internet connection is like, you'll be able to download the perfect high quality recording every single time. You can also download both a separate audio and a separate video file for the hosts and guests. Now with StreamYard, you can have freeze-free studio quality recordings on any connection, anywhere in the world. You can choose to download them, stream them later, or edit and repurpose them. It's your turn to test out local recordings today, now available on StreamYard.
Let's check it out. Shout out to the Noodle of the Week and shout out to Blank on Blank for having a biography on our guy. Like, share, subscribe to Blank on Blank.
I think what we did was inspire the drugs were in the culture long before they reached the public. The jazz musician has been the forefront of the language that's used now. The drugs that's used now, the whole attitude of the 80s comes from the 40s. It started to manifest itself in the 60s. Well, let me tell you what I think is a funny story about drugs. We played at the Holyoke Arena with Woody Herman's band on an afternoon concert, 9 acts of vaudeville, you know, and they had on it a trained bear. And the trained bear came out, and this was a big bear. I mean, this guy had to be 9 feet or something. You know? And it was afternoon, Holyoke Arena, and the bear came out, and the two on each side of Sam Marowitz, the lead alto player, who was very straight-laced, no drugs, no drinking, were Serge, Suit, Al Cohen, and I, stoned. And the bear was doing his thing with the trainer, coming around, his arm going, and at one point, the bear came around and his arm went over the saxophone section like this. They could have killed 5 guys with one swing. Only Sam Marowitz had to duck because the rest of us were sitting there reading the music for the bear and so stoned, we never knew the bear came over us. And they used to claim that Woody's band were because we were so stoned we didn't even care to go for the women. And there are no on that band. I mean, jazz music is a man's game, let's face it.
Even when you were so much involved with both drugs and alcohol, you played well.
We played well all the time. You can do anything with practice. I'm sure we could have played better if we weren't. I'm a recovered alcoholic. I don't do anything anymore. But those things take away. I mean, your different personality completely. I mean, when you take those, for those that are really chemically dependent on anything, it's not you. And of course, I've done some dastardly things, but what can I do except to make amends and apologize? And since I stopped drinking, which is almost a year ago, I'm starting to feel like I'm a member of the world. I never was. I was so up all my life. I had a 10-year heroin habit and kicked that. And then I became an alcoholic. I drank 2/5 a day.
What finally triggered, that's
It's just like they say in Alcoholics Anonymous. I was either and or going insane or was going to die. I was one of those guys who was in constant denial. Look, I work, I do my job, I support my family, boom, I do everything I'm supposed to do. If I want to drink, you, I'll drink, It's a disease. And it took me that long, it took me 45 years from the time I was 15 till I was now. And I just wouldn't believe it. I could drink, I'd get up there and play, and I don't remember, most of my records I don't remember making.
You enjoy playing in front of people, concerts, tours?
More and more these days when I'm alcohol free now and I'm beginning to see the world around me. I appreciate it, but I never truly enjoy too much of me because I feel like I'm a working musician. There are some joyous moments, but I will not fake a joyous moment. And hearing myself so much all the time, I don't think I sound that special all the time because it's me.
Do you get tired of being a musician at all, or are there times when you...
The day that I think I've got it down, maybe I will. Till then, no, it's different every night.
Unlock hundreds of deals on bonds for you. Sign up today.
Take notes, I'm not going to repeat myself.
We might just find common ground after all.
I can multitask.
You decided to take me up on my offer?
It's a great deal. I'll take it.
I get exactly what I wanted on that, but 1 second, guys. What's going on? What's that? Sorry, guys. I'm really fucking up right now. Where the fuck is this? I don't even know where the sound is coming from. The video is playing. I don't know where it's playing from. Oh, here it is. I found it. All right. So, let's hear what this says here. So I think I'm gonna hear this one. Let's listen to this one. From BBG1. Oh wait, I gotta share it. I'm an asshole. 1 moment. Sorry, guys. I suck. 1 moment. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hate me. Man, Stan, you should get it in. I see you, boy. I see you, boy. You're blowing. Okay, I see you, white boy. You must have been fucking some black girls and doing heroin or something.
I look forward, I don't look backwards. But I think the time that I did Focus and the Bossa Nova were very nice. I just like to play and to play all the time. Because you have to play all the time to keep in exercise.
Aussi, ce soir, je dedicate cette chanson spécialement pour Stan Getz. C'est si bon. De partir n'importe où.
Stan is one of the masters, and he knows. He's been everywhere I've ever been, and vice versa. And he knows everything about life. So the songs I picked songs that I thought he would like to perform. And I knew that Johnny Mandel was a friend of his and lived next door, because Marilyn Moore told me this. And so, and Johnny Mandel is a great composer. So I picked a couple of his songs, and it was easy because we live a similar life, Stan and me. He's gone now, and I'm going one day too. But he understood everything that was in my heart. my heart was his heart. We never had a chance to work together before, but I knew him when my name was Anna Marie, when I was about 24, and he was about 27. And so I'm really thankful for that album, though. You Gotta Pay the Band, because it started something special for me. It's my first hit album, and I know it's because of Stan. I'm not stupid. He has a lot of people who love him, a wide audience. So he lent me a part of his life, and then he died.
He was a charmer through his horn, and I guess when he wanted to do it verbally too. And a very special man. And he's touched all of us very deeply, those who knew him and have had the pleasure of hearing him. And, you know, thank the Lord he's left a lot of wonderful records behind. You know, this didn't just go out into thin air and disappear. We'll have them for as long as we're around to listen. Well, he added the same thing he added to everyone's compositions. He made them come to life. It was like there's something special about Stan's playing. There were very few players that ever existed like this in jazz or any other form of music, where it sounds as though it's coming right from your brain to his ear with nothing in between. Like there's no saxophone, there's no pads, no reeds, no mechanism, no microphone, there's no nothing, you know, it's just from you to him. From him to you, I mean.
In 13 months, I made 5 bossa nova records. And I had never been to Brazil when I made any of these records. And I think music, folk music from all countries, matches, goes together. I don't think I am, what's the word? I don't think I plot my music where I wonder and check out the reception of my music. I just play it.
He expected me to play up to his standards, I believe, but I was capable of it. I was willing to do it, and he inspired me to do it. That was the main thing, that he always brought you up to a level to your best. Something about him inspired the best in the people that played with him. He was the best band leader, small band leader that I ever worked for. I worked for Benny Goodman and Woody Herman, Tommy Dorsey, big bands. But as far as small groups, Stan was by far the best thinker, and it just came out very naturally with him. From Stan, he did appreciate if you played well. That's one thing you could tell that he liked that. I mean, he didn't go around slapping you on the back or anything like that. You could just see it in his eyes, those blue eyes of his. You could see that it was okay. Yeah, he was really a music
He
lesson.
really had a lot of love,
Working
guys.
with Stan was a great music lesson.
A lot of love.
When I was about 12 and a half, I think, I was sitting outside the apartment house where we lived, and this man came over and he said, "Would you like to join the junior harmonica rascals, Bora Minovich and the junior harmonica rascals?" He says, "For 50 cents, we'll give you lessons all summer on the harmonica, and we'll teach you how to play." So my mother gave it to me, and I became a junior harmonica rascal. And at the end of the summer season, they had a concert where all the children give a concert for all the mothers. You know, one plays violin and one plays piano. And we were too poor to afford a violin or piano, and I couldn't play any of those. So she came to see me play in this concert in the school auditorium, and she bought me a pair of white duck pants. And it came my turn to play Silent Night and Oh, Susanna, Won't You Cry For Me, that song, that cowboy song. And I got up there, and I was so nervous, and I was playing, that I started to urinate in my white pants. And all the mothers were laughing and laughing, and I'm playing, and my pants, you can see it through the white pants, and my mother she felt so sorry for me, but I didn't stop playing. I don't do that anymore.
I hear the way he felt inside when he was playing. Like if he was hurt or angry or proud or free.
Little bitch, deep as shit. That was beautiful, Stan Getz. I'm gonna try to experiment right now with a Wikipedia from him. Let me see how that works. I want to see if I can play the audio from it and it can be heard. I don't know, it might be silent, but I want to experiment with this. So, just to get this popping, one moment, guys. So, to finish out the show, we got our guy Stan Getz. He is our Philadelphia bio for the week. I'm going to go through his Wikipedia. I want to try to see if I can make the robot read it. I don't know if you can hear it through the audio. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start it and then I'm going to listen through my phone to see what I can hear. And if I don't hear it, I'm going to try to one more thing because I think this is something you learn. I also got a new TV, which I'm going to set up a TV back here so I can actually play videos back here too to help me with the copywriting thing. And I'm going to do something called, I'm going to do movie reviews. But actually, why am I telling you niggas? You probably going to steal my shit. But anyway, I'm going to try this robot thing. I want to see how it sounds on my phone. But let me see. But shout out to Stan Getz. Just to give a quick opening, he was born February 22nd, 27. He died in 1991. He was a saxophonist. He was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to a bunch of Ukrainian Jewish immigrants. Guys, we are in a Ukraine war in supporting the Israel-Jewish Palestine conflict. Isn't that funny? I picked this guy. But let me experiment. I want to experiment with something. So we're going to do a little technological experimentation. I want to see if it's going to read his whole shit for us. One moment, my loves. I want to see if it's going to read the whole shit for me. I'm going to go to Death and Legacy and back up to the top. And then I'm going to go here. Then I'm going to click on it with this. Let me see 1 second. Read aloud selection. Oh, so this, you guys can hear it. I don't know how loud it is, but I'm going to put on a speaker to make it louder.
Name it.
More going. More. It didn't work. All right, I'm bringing it. It didn't work. All right. All right. It didn't work, guys. Let me stop this. I don't know. How do I stop this bitch from me? I'm just gonna stop. How do you stop it? I wish you could hear it. She's reading is pretty good, but I don't know how to get it so it records it. Anyway, he's from Philly. He had great shit. Shout out to fucking Mr. Getz. He's the goddamn man. Thank everybody for watching the show. I'm gonna call this a show at 11:30. I guess I should play something to get us out of here. No, fuck that shit. I'm gonna just finish with commentary. Guys, I want to talk to you. I know you guys we're all different, but we're very much the same. Some of us has good parents, some of us have weird parents. Some of us had a good family, some of us are the bad family. All I ask of you is to recognize who you are, accept who that is, and become a better version of you every day until you die. And I'll close with my favorite phrase: love is good, life is better. You better do something that's going to make you last forever. Because 10, 20, 30 years after you're gone, you may be a never. So you never put your name on a building or a wall or get it on the internet, but do something. Because eventually your children will not have sons or daughters. Eventually they may pass away early. Eventually your name will be forgotten and you will have never existed. Do something to make yourself last. Do not be happy with standard mammal reproduction. It's my Part of Town podcast. Love you guys. 2024. Happy New Year. And just stay out of trouble, you sons of bitches. My Part of Town podcast. My part of town. Yeah.